Welcome back to the game, everyone. In last session, our party had spent some time exploring the tower and discovering the effects of green light on their Minotaur friend. They also had dealt with a pack of wyverns who apparently were living at the top of the tower. And we pick up this week this session, it's just this week since we play every other week. Oh, where's the right map? There's the right map. Pick up this session with the party just catching your breath after a long fight and having dealt with a group of wyverns.
And we killed all of them, right? The one that was flying away, did we end up getting that one too, or did he get away?
Your archer took your
I got him.
Okay.
I definitely got him. Don't worry.
I was sure we ended up downstairs. The basement.
Yeah, we should be in the basement.
You're right. That's right. You did go to the basement. Thank you. So let me switch.
The spirit dude kind of gave us some more clues at what we were supposed to do there.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's starting to come back now.
Yeah, you're correct. We did end up in the basement. My mistake. There we go. Now you should be seeing the basement on your screens.
I think we went down the trap door.
Yep.
You went down the trap. Oh, that
basement. Because we found the ghost and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a hectic 2 weeks. Let's see. That would be that dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, we saved the spirit.
Right. That's right. You just finished talking with a spirit, and the spirit to give you some information about the cult that used to use this area, and you were exploring this area and its adjacent torture chamber and cells.
And there was something about that gem or something that he gave us that was supposed to help with something. Something to do with teleportation, maybe, or destroying the light, or I forget.
He told you that didn't give you a gem. That's not that off the top of my head, but he did tell you all that there was
the amulet.
The amulet, and the amulet would protect you from something. It's kind of cryptic on that, and that it was in the temple, and that you could get there through the teleporter.
Okay. But nothing else about the whole green light here and
nope.
Where that's okay.
Nope.
Because it's safe to say we have not seen any giant crystals like the other one we found. Right? We still don't know what's creating this light or where it's coming from.
Nope. Or if it's even related to what you're out here for. You came out here looking for lizard men to kill, I think, and a dragon.
But I thought we heard rumors or something about the gem being out here. Did we not?
Yes. Mike believed that the gem was somewhere in this area.
Okay.
And I think Dash's note also kind of pushed that way too.
Dash's note corroborated Mac's story, but he also got a lot of information from Mac.
As far as the gem being out here somewhere?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, he'd done some other research as well, but everything he found backed up what Mac was saying, that it was somewhere in the swamp area.
So we don't have any information from previous sessions pertaining to the gems actually projecting these lights like this thing.
No.
Maybe doing here. Okay.
No.
All right. So Grunt doesn't know what to think. If there's still that damn gem somewhere in this building, or if it's just a decoy.
Well, we also still haven't gone down that well that you saw that alcove in, and it doesn't seem like there's a way over there unless you guys saw something I didn't.
And we've been everywhere else down here in the basement, right?
No.
We haven't?
I'm pretty sure we still have this room here and the corridor down south.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know there was a room over there.
But to answer Rand's question, do we feel safe enough to take a short rest? Or do we want to try to
piles of straw as Corum snores?
Corum feels safe.
No, wait.
Corum
Yeah,
down in the torture chamber napping.
I mean, part of me wants to, accommodate that, but the other part of us will make sure there's nothing else down in this freaking basement before we lay down for our nap.
Yeah, I'd like to just cover our bases before. I'm gonna poke my head around this corner just to make sure we're not about to.
Ghost.
He disappeared after we gave him, or after he gave us that information.
Yes, he vanished after he realized that what was holding him here had been fulfilled.
Oh, I really don't see anything else. We have explored everything as far as clearly open doors in this basement. If there's a secret door, we haven't found it, but everything else we've checked.
And what was the deal with this room kind of glowing green, Jason?
It's covered in mold.
Okay, it's not the green light.
It's not the green light. I didn't have any other way to depict that, so I just kind of painted the whole thing green.
Okay. I'm not crazy about taking a nap in the place of the room with mold. Go ahead.
Why don't we go down to this end of the hall where there's only seems to be one entrance? Rest up. I'll sit there for an hour. Do you guys just want to do a short rest? Or do we need to rest longer than that? I don't remember when our last long.
We could do a nice 4-hour rest. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
The elf says.
Short rest isn't going to do shit for me. Except for I got to roll some hit dice, but I'm not hurt that bad.
In all seriousness, when was the last time we actually did take a long rest? Because I think we've been in this tower for we traveled to get here.
It was during the watch.
You took a short rest during the day because you arrived at this keep during the day and checked the outer keep and all that. By midday, you were done. Then you decided to hang out and take a short rest there, and then you end up sneaking into the keep around midnight. So it's probably somewhere around 2 or 3 in the morning, and you all haven't had a long rest in about a day and a half.
Oh.
And I'm also...
Has an hour gone by yet, Jason?
Has an hour gone by yet?
Also, Bertra's actually hurt. Like, I'm actually hurt.
How about this? Let's all just go lock up in this end of the hall. I'll take first 4 hours of watch, and somebody else can relieve me after that.
Okay, because it is nighttime, right, Jason?
Yeah, it's the early morning hours.
It's early morning hours? Holy shit.
Like 2 a.m.
Because you came in the tower at like midnight, and you've been dorking around the tower for 3 or 4 hours now. So it's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning. Corum, something about that wall caught your interest. Make an investigation or a perception check, rather.
Oh yes.
I'm pretty sure Corum's asleep right now.
Well, trancing. He's like, he's still conscious.
Hallucinating.
Did you want him to make an investigation check?
Well, it depends on how interested he is in that wall now.
Well, I mean, he needs something to stare at while he's trancing.
So as you're staring at the wall about half in out of trance, you realize there's a door there.
Like a secret door, or just it's out in the open and no one ever
it's a hidden door.
Okay.
He chose a good place to trance, he thinks, as he continues trancing.
Doesn't say shit to anybody. I'm getting my rest in, damn it. All right, well, I guess I'm down here resting if no one else is going to. Did we stay down this room down here?
Yeah, that's where I was trying to get everyone, so we're not having multiple entrances and a ladder to watch up. Figure it's easier just to get everyone towards these cells and over.
Oh my God, Bertra, his character just walked right past my line of sight, and it's like super intimidating.
I'm also going to push Ro into that room if somebody wants to move Ro.
I got him.
Thanks.
Lightning has found a area, and they have actually started pawing through the different stuff that they've acquired, particularly some of the stuff that was taken out of the library. And they pull up a scroll and go, "Hey, this is a scroll of teleportation. I wonder what happens if I read it." And starts reading.
Oh God, that's a convenient way to pull a character out for a bit.
Now let's see how far we actually get here.
Mhm. And lightning joins a cult.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Q probably would have been trying to tell her or telling them that's a bad idea. Do you remember what just happened with Grun? I assume lightning just keeps reading.
Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. They keep reading. Can you all see the intelligence check I rolled?
6.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They keep reading, and they go as they're reading. They stop halfway and they look up at you, Q, and go, "It'd be kind of cool to hang out with Dash for a while." And goes back to reading and chanting, and then
Yeah, but Dash isn't here, and we kind of
pop. There's a small little thunderclap.
Sweet. I guess I will let everyone keep resting since obviously I can't do anything about that, and I know no one in the group knows how to teleport as well. So
Now at least your only healer needs only 4 hours rest. So that's a positive thing, I guess.
true, but now our only healer is also half frontline.
So about 3 hours later, Q, you hear Lightning's voice in your head. "I'm in Guntar. I'm safe. Dash says hi." You may reply to this message.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. I don't suppose. You know what? Have fun. We'll scream in horrible agony if we're dying. Bye. Q's just rubbing his temples right now.
It's so ironic because amongst the stuff that they found was actually a teleportation scroll.
Nice.
And
Wow.
that wasn't planned. That was just a happy coincidence amongst the stuff that they had rummaged and found. It was a teleportation scroll.
I don't suppose lightning dropped anything when they took off, right? I'm just gonna look where they were. There's no just random loot that fell off of them while they disappeared.
Nope.
No, like a greater healing potion they just happened to leave behind.
Nope. Sorry. So are you taking a long rest or a short rest?
Long if we can. If we can wait 4 hours, a 4-hour short rest for others would be excellent for me.
I don't see why there couldn't be a long rest. Let me roll some dice to make sure that that could happen for you. But we'll be happy to roll dice.
When it's been so long, it sounds like we need to have a long rest. Otherwise, we're going to be doing exhaustion rolls here soon.
Yep. 3, one more here, and we'll see what happens.
Just in case, I'm gonna take my first hour and roll some hit dice like I'm doing a short rest.
Okay. I've got my rolls. So, who's got first watch?
Q will take the first 8 hours.
First 4 hours.
Or sorry, first 4 hours.
Okay. Corum, are you trancing the first 4 hours?
Yep.
As you stare at the wall.
Yeah, man.
And while I'm sitting there, I'm just gonna be fletching some more of those silver arrows. Guessing I could probably get through 20 of them in 4 hours. Okay.
No, more like 10, maybe.
Well, hey, I'll take whatever I can get.
Why is my hit dice not rolling?
You shouldn't need hit dice if you're doing a long rest. The only reason I did hit dice was because I figured I'd be doing a short rest just in case something kicks off.
I'm also going to do a short rest thing because I don't really need the hit dice, and his butt just pretty fucked up.
Well, if we do a long rest, so I thought we were going to do a long rest only because we've been up for, I think he was basically saying a day and a half.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You're getting close to me having to do exhaustion rules here, guys.
I mean, I'll be taking a long rest when somebody relieves me. So
So the first 2 hours pass is uneventful. You're doing 4 hours, right, Q?
Yep.
Okay.
Do that elf thing, and then hopefully everyone else doubles up on their watches.
Okay, so you do the first 4 hours. And who's got third watch?
I guess I
Corum.
will.
Corum would wake up and he's going to be up the next 2 watches. And
Okay.
someone else wants to be up, they can.
Yeah, I'll wake up Corum, and then I'll wake up Bertra as well. Just let them know that, hey, I tried to stop them, but Lightning read some scroll and then went back to Gumtar. They told me that they're safe with Dash. Sounds like they needed a break and just took off.
So the first 2 hours of your watch, Corum, passed pretty uneventfully. You and Bertra kind of passed the time doing various odds and ends. And about the third hour, you hear a grating sound coming from the wall you were staring at.
Fun. Do I have any time to like kind of roll to the side and do a stealth?
Sure.
It's going to be hard for the DM to tell you that he probably lost sight of you.
I'm also going to try and stealth.
Okay.
Though that's at disadvantage since
So
armor.
where exactly are you hiding at in that cell? Now keep in mind, you guys are not in individual rooms. You're in jail cells. So you can see through all these walls, even though they're blocked. Actually, let me remove the sight blocking a little bit so that you can see a little better.
Oh, even these sides like down here.
I was under the impression that it was like the wall to my south, so I just kind of like pressed my back up against the wall.
Oh shit! Yeah, I would have been leaning against some freaking jail bars. I'd have been in the corner.
Should be a little bit better. More open now.
He would be sitting over here just cross-legged, hanging out.
Yeah.
Like half asleep.
That's why I thought I'd better point that out to you guys. Is you were in jail cells, and I had blocked them so you couldn't see what was in them.
I imagine there's a bench gonna try and hide behind.
Okay. So the large creature's gonna hunker down behind the bench. What is the the bard doing?
Like I said, Corum kind of like rolls away as the door starts to open. I assume it sounds like, and then just presses himself in his back up against the corner of the wall on the other side as he kind of gets his rapier readied.
So the door opens just a crack, and you see something in the hallway. It's big, as big as Bertra. Big.
Oh.
And it's looking in curiously. And
Does it
it
see
looks.
me?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to check, actually.
I did pretty good on that stealth roll.
Yeah,
I
you
wasted
did
it.
pretty good. He's going to have to crit this, but let's see. Of course, you have a
But,
perception check.
Not so much.
Yeah, doesn't see you at all. Ain't got a clue you're there. Doesn't see the rest of you either.
Birch's stealth is working.
Opens the door and walks in. It looks around and goes, At that point, it's kind of obvious that, though it can't see Bertra because Bertra is hiding behind the bench, and Corum apparently is hiding in the hay. It does spot Ro, Grun, and Quarian.
I'm gonna try to strike out at it.
Okay.
Um,
Before you do that, let me do a quick here. Let's throw these up. Go ahead and give me your
Initiative roll.
initiative rolls. So we have those.
Can I ask if Can I ask if I did get a short rest at least.
Yeah, she got a short rest is not a problem. Long rest, well, depending on if you wake the others up or not, long rest is an issue.
Change mine to a 12, Jason. I had advantage. Clicked on it and realized it.
Okay.
It rolled triple advantage.
Who says waking you?
Yeah, he had initiative plus or advantage
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, the 11 should have been it. So 11 plus 1 is 12. My initiative should be 12.
I adjusted it. And let me get Ro in here real quick. As it loads its character sheet and all this stupid stuff. There it is. That's 50 easier.
I think next time I take a long rest, I'm going to sleep in my outhouse. Maybe that'll help me stealth.
Help you stealth.
I don't see anybody. I see a big outhouse, but I don't see anybody.
Can't believe that Ro rolled a 2. All right. So it sticks its head in. Start combat. It sticks its head in and starts looking around. Bertra, you're the first to react to this. Quorum, actually no, Quorum, you did a charge before that, right?
Oh well,
First, crack
I mean,
that
you can, if they're aware of the door being open and stuff like that, like Bertra obviously was. And I think Bertra, just based off initiative, if it is considered a surprise round, then she would probably go first.
Yes. Bertra, what are you doing?
I mean, the only thing I can do really, I'm going to charge it.
She's gonna go around all the bars to get. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get into an area where I
Yeah,
can
no problem.
actually see his token.
Why is Bertra so much bigger than it?
It's actually not a size large.
Oh, okay.
It's just big.
So medium large.
Yeah, it's a medium large.
Okay.
Extra medium.
Do I get advantage on these attacks? Consider it's surprise.
Yes, I'll give you an advantage on the attack.
First one or all of them?
First one.
Fair. Alright. Let's do first blade strike. Wow.
Oh! Ow! Ow!
Turn it back to normal now. Since it knows I'm here. Yep. Offhand. Oh.
The monster realizing you have to crit fail in order to miss.
Holy crap.
Oh god. You're right. Right. I can't believe I did that twice in a row. But, class ability, action surge. Wrong tab. There we go. Action surge. Time to swing it again. Yeah, I think that'll do. That's all she can do.
13, 16 plus 8.
So 16 plus 8, 24. Plus 13 is 37. that'll be it.
All right, got it. Corum, what are you doing? You got combat. You got action here.
Yeah. I thought I had like booming blade and all that stuff like set up. So I'm gonna roll this as a booming blade and just see if I
Okay.
do have it set up and just forgot about it. Choose a target. Hey, there you go.
Nice, and that hits for 10 points of piercing damage, 1 point of thunder damage,
And only the 13 if it moves.
right.
Yeah. So it only does 11.
Okay. Okay, now having said that, the ogre turns around and in a deep booming voice says, "Hey, need help!" We start combat.
I'm assuming that wakes everybody up then, right?
Yes, that would woke the rest of you up.
Okay. So now he's starting from the top? Or what are we doing?
Starting from the top, Bertram.
Oh, this poor thing.
Yeah, you all got the jump on because it just really just didn't see crap when it stuck its head in there.
Right.
So just so I'm clear, Jason, we did not get a long rest then, right?
You've got a short rest.
Yeah, that doesn't do me shit.
Well, one of us got a long rest.
It's true.
Oh.
Although,
Ouch.
Wow. Let's see. Nice. You kill the ogre.
All right, I'll go back to sleep now, Mom.
The ogre is dead.
I think I'm bloodying it afterwards.
Yeah, after that, just Bertram just keeps wailing on the corpse like, "Go away! We were trying to take a nap."
Alright, I'll take a step back. And that'll be it.
And I'll stop the combat since we've really kind of ended things there.
Wait a minute, he yelled for somebody, didn't he?
He yelled for help, yeah.
Okay, I mean, Grund wouldn't hear that. He'd been asleep, but still, I think he wouldn't hear that.
Corum's going to be especially vigilant if we're out of combat now. And I kind of want to peek my head around the corner, stand on it,
Okay,
just see
so
if I
as you,
see anything.
yeah, you peek your head around the corner and you see a very, very tunnel going down through there, and it goes quite a distance, about 100. Actually, the map's not accurate when it comes to that. I kind of had to make it all fit, but it goes about 40, 50 foot, and then there is a stream going across across it, and then it goes on
Interesting.
beyond that.
Okay, I'll relay that to Bertra and say that I'll post guard here. Now, can I shut this door again? Do I see how it operates?
Yeah, it's easy to see how it operates now that you know it's there.
I'm gonna drag the ogre in if I can. And I may request Bertra's assistance for that.
Yeah, let me give you a hand. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Bertrand just grabs an arm and drags his body into all the way into the cell.
And I'd like to put him on the bench, just hunch him over, and sort of weekend at Bernie's him. Just make him look like he's asleep.
Okay.
Now you got something to hide behind.
I mean, what's the role for weekend at Bernie and someone?
Give me a
Deception.
deception roll. Yeah, I'll take a deception roll.
Can Corum help with that, or
Sure.
Wait a
you
minute.
moved him over there? Now it's my turn.
I've seen enough Weekend at Bernie's to know that is definitely performance art.
Well, it could be performance. I take performance too. That's fair.
They're the same.
I was
Professional.
gonna say, I'm pretty sure those are both horrible stats for Bert.
But not
Corum
for
will do a
Corum.
deception for 18.
Okay. So Corum goes about propping the dead ogre up. I mean, it's kind of hard to make it look like it's alive, considering like half of its skull is bashed in at an awkward angle. But
just make a straw hat for him.
Yeah, somehow the two of them manage to move it around so that it looks like it's leaning against the bars asleep.
Excellent. I'm gonna come back and try to work the trapdoor closed.
Okay.
And then the remainder of my watch will be spent like in this corner opposite that wall, like readied, listening, active perception kind of deal.
Okay. I'm not going to drag the door back shut. I know you physically closed the door, so.
Gotcha.
What the heck?
So about a half hour into your watch, okay, you hear a set of footsteps coming down the hallway where that tunnel's at. And you even hear the door open partway, and you before it opens, you hear, "Must have locked himself out again. I'll just open it." And you see the door open partway. You see another ogre kind of stick its head partway in, see the body of its friend. Yep, he's asleep. And turn around and leave.
All right. I'm going to be very, very quiet throughout this time.
But just making it sound like he's lightly snoozing from behind the body.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, 12 performance. It's not terrible.
Yeah, except for look at the poor roll that I got. You could have got a 2 performance and would have succeeded. Okay. So the rest of you, even because you never really had to get up, the other two took care of it so quickly, you can get your long rests in.
Woo!
All of us?
Oh, no, not you, Bertra.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Can I get another short rest?
Yes, you can pull another short rest off.
Excellent. I can get my action surge back.
Okay. So after your evening, and the rest of them wake up and realize that there's a dead ogre now propped in the corner of the cell where Corum's sitting. What happens? How do you explain this one?
Urcha, who's your friend?
Some guy. He walked in. We killed him. Propped him up. And made his buddy think he was sleeping. There's a tunnel back there. You want to have a look?
Is there more of them back there?
Well, there's one of them, I know.
Sure.
Want me to go first?
Ro, you want to go in front? You're the rogue, right? You can go out front and sneak.
I'm not a rogue, Mr. Grun.
It's in your name. Come on.
But by that definition, Mr. Grun, you would be a grunt, so shouldn't you be at the front?
Grunt is not a rogue.
True, but they lead the way in all combat.
And I was under the impression that barbarians served as rogues.
Who's saying that? Ro?
Rogue.
Whatever. I guess I'm a better rogue than you.
Ro, take up the rear.
I think I need to go first. It's a bit tight.
You're
Just
very tired. Now, that tunnel...
make sure you guys duck.
Yeah. You come to a point there. Let me get that lighting. And so... Now, the tunnel goes on about 100 feet total. I've shortened it on the map to make life a little bit easier for us.
I motioned for everyone to wait. Because I imagine
Roll around on top of you.
So shortly after you cross the water there, Bertra, you can see the tunnel starting to widen up, and you see with your night vision that there are several ogres in here.
Is it time to Leroy Jenkins? Bertra, what'd you see?
Ogres.
Corm's gonna kind of. Never mind.
Lots of ogres.
Corm's gonna tap Bertra and say, "Let me take care of this."
I think I've got an idea. At least it will get me in there.
I'm just thinking I can take out like half of them at least, and then you just kill the ones that move.
How are you gonna kill them all?
I didn't say kill them.
Okay.
You can see at least 3 moving around with the angle you have on the room.
Jason, I'm gonna drop a hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Into that that space right there.
Okay.
Imagine
30-foot cube.
I imagine Corum has to climb over the top of Bertra.
Yeah, it's kind of a tight fit, but you all managed to pull it off. Not quite sure how, but you all managed to pull it off. Let me get some light in there, so because that gives off a little bit of light.
So just this main guy.
I'm getting it. Hold on, 1 sec.
Do you guys play with Oops.
0.
Oh, it's way bigger than that. It's I can't see enough to draw how big it is. But
Well, I've just threw the light on. It's all I've done, so you can see somewhat in there off of the cast of the spell. The problem you're having is you can't see beyond the edges of the thing. Now, in the room, a whole bunch of eyes turn toward that, obviously. Let's see, what is that? That is a...
God, it's even bigger than that, dude.
It's a 30-foot cube, right?
Yep,
yeah, 30-foot cube.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at what the save is on the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wisdom
It's a
saving
wisdom saving throw DC 14.
Yeah. What's your D14? Okay. So it's going to affect all of those in that cube.
And it's actually a little bit bigger, Jason. This is only like 20.
Yeah, I can see that. I see where you're sending off of, so we're good. Here, I'll do this. That's closer to it.
You know, Robert, who plays in the other game, he has like under journal, like all of these spells that you just pull out as if you're pulling out a character token, and it drops the area of effect into play. It's really cool.
I'll have to check that out. Okay, let's see here. I got some ogres who need to make a wisdom saving throw. Stat block. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. We're just gonna, well, we'll see here.
The guest monster is asking you don't roll them all at once.
So, what was the save DC
14.
on that? 14. Okay, there's one save. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Okay.
Oh my God. I cannot believe that you actually rolled 14, 15, and 15 with a -2.
Yeah. So what's the effect on that? Let's see. Pattern, colorways, pattern appears the moment.
It's just incapacitated, speed of 0. Like they're just charmed. They're just like
just charmed. Yeah.
They're just stuck.
Oh, pretty colors.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty colors.
Bertram, make sure you only hit the ones that aren't affected.
I'm not an archer, dude.
So we'll make it.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Grand's about to run everybody over.
The best part is I can't wait for Grand to run into that square.
It's instantaneous. It's not like a continuous thing.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I'm just marking ones so I know which ones are. So me and the guest monster know which ones are currently affected. Okay,
Right.
before we do anything, let's do the obvious thing. Give me a turn order, please.
Man, my initiative sucks.
Oh my, 2 nat 20s for initiative.
You are Leroy Jenkins tonight, Bertra. It's a good thing I let Corm in front of me.
Okay, I'm working on getting the initiative in for my monsters here, guys. One sec.
Incapacitated just means they can't take actions or reactions, but you don't get advantage against them.
There they go. They open the turn order.
So it's not as bad as restrained. Just think about
Right.
that. It's only that they can't take actions, and or reactions, and their speed is 0.
Okay, so we get to actually start with Corum.
Holy shit! Look at all those freaking initiative rolls.
All right.
Good lord!
Can Corum squeeze past Bertra or no?
Not easily, no. It'll take double your movement.
That's 5. I guess that would be 15,
Yeah.
25, 30, 40. Let's see what's going on. Oh man.
Did you peel out a Corm?
No. Corum, rapier ready. Booming blades. This ogre's 6.
Okay. Good news for you is ogres have crap for hit for armor class.
For armor class. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a defensive flourish as well for 5 more damage and
Okay.
up my armor class by 5 temporarily.
Okay. Done. Anything else?
That is it for Corum.
Bertra.
Well, it's a good thing I was in the front. Well,
Bertra.
gonna do what I do best and charge.
Rod's thinking everybody's taking my line.
Well,
3,
we're going to charge it. This
5,
one.
6. I imagine the hypnotic thing doesn't affect me, does it?
No, it's instantaneous.
No,
So it's like
instantaneous.
bright, flashy lights goes away, but you see which ones look like they're just like stunned.
Dazed, yeah. Okay. Right. Time to get the first swing on this guy. Second swing. And third. And see how he's doing after that.
Okay, which one are you hitting, Bertra?
Oh, this one, the only one that's not affected in.
Okay, yeah.
And since he's still standing, class feature, action surge, because that comes back on short rests.
Yes, it does.
For 2 more
And-
swings.
Yep. And I'll look around at the ogres and go, Insane Giant, come at me.
Okay.
That's it.
So that'll bring us around to the first
Holy shit, there's more.
You mean the initiative order didn't tell you that?
Right, let's see how far this cloud giant gets in here.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look like he has quite enough movement to get to Bertra. So, I'm going to see what this does. Wait, there's more. Oh, there's a lot more.
Oh, this is gonna get fun.
Gordon's gonna Leroy Jenkins his way out of this tower.
It's gonna be one hell of a slobber knocker.
Yeah, wasn't somebody complaining that the guest monster doesn't get to kill enough of us? Here's his chance.
Alright, so the fog giant is going to use telekinesis on Bertra and try and lift her up into the air. Because I'm assuming that Bertra doesn't weigh over 1,000 pounds.
That might be a difficult assumption.
Hey, don't judge her. Don't body shame her.
Well, let me just check.
4, 5, 6, 7.
She's got 200 pounds. She probably weighs about 200 pounds. No, she's probably only like half that.
Concentration of 10 minutes.
I'll take that off.
As a cantrip? Telekinesis as a cantrip?
It's in a cantrip on there. It's not a cantrip. It's just generic listed on there. I just dropped. It wasn't. They were just dropped. They're not even properly set up.
Sure. This is called Meat Grinder Tower, is what this is called.
Strength check.
Looking for the save on this.
Strength check, whatever its DC is.
Yep. Strength save. Give me a
Strength save.
give me a strength roll there, Bertram. Let's see if you can.
Oh, strength check?
Yep.
Or is it strength saving throw?
Saving throw. It's fine.
Sorry, let me just get into the sheet then.
No problem. You're fine.
Saving throw.
Oh, not a problem. Doesn't matter what the DC is. For just a second, Bertram, you feel yourself feel lighter than you should. Your feet almost come off the ground, and you twist to turn. You see something really, really big and large coming out of the tunnel, and it's waving its fingers at you.
Fingers or a finger? What'd you say?
Fingers.
Oh, okay.
And that brings us to Ogre 7.
Don't say the numbers.
Ogre 7 does.
He does nothing. He's Ogre 4, however, does.
All right, Ogre 4 is going to notice that its buddy ahead of it isn't moving, so he's going to give him a firm kick in the behind as he moves forward to swing at Bertra, trying to wake him up.
Does it take his action to wake up his buddy?
Unless he damages him. It does say if you damage him, they lose or
Yeah.
wakes.
He smacks him as he goes by, but it doesn't seem to affect his buddy at all.
Oh, shit!
Crap, was that Bertra?
Oh
I
god.
think this is the first time I've hit you,
Wait, no,
Bertra.
I think that was to smack his buddy, if I'm not
Yeah, that's what it was.
Bertra, this thing reaches out and smacks you.
Gonna use a charge of thick height to reduce that by 4. So only take 16.
Ouch.
He did say, or she did say, come at him. Bertram, your token just moved
Here.
away for some reason.
Oh,
It's-
sorry.
Yeah, did you see how hard it got hit?
Yeah,
No. I just didn't want a tax opportunity from the others.
that one does nothing. Another one comes
Yeah.
waddling out of the tunnel from behind the pack.
Jason, I'm not trying to metagame, but you really should turn off that thing where it automatically bounces to them, because I can't see where they are until you do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know exactly where they are.
I gotta figure out how to turn that off.
Yeah.
Hey, you're probably hearing some noise. You might know, right?
I definitely saw one guy come up and whack the shit out of Bertra.
And this one's going to do the same thing to Corum.
Oh, missed
Yes.
because of the flourish. I had 23 armor class.
Yep.
So you can only dream.
So, yeah.
It's his rapier now is like spinning and barely is able to deflect it.
Yeah.
Which
you
was
turn out just in time
fantastic.
to flourish and knock it out of the way as this thing's club goes sailing past you.
Oh, thank
Run,
God.
You hear lots of clamor and lots of sounds of pain coming from down the hallway.
Yeah, I can only see 3 of them.
That would have done like half of my life. From full.
Any free action shouts or anything down there before I come running down?
Don't attack the hypnotized ones.
Ligor Chicken!
Oh no.
Holy shit! Alright, well, I got 80 feet of movement with my goring rush, but I got holy shit, guy. I'm gonna hit and run. I'll just go the first one here.
Ogre.
Look how many of them are in here. We're gonna freaking die.
But you're taking one that's stunned and making it unstunned is all you're doing, and then you're running away.
Oh, I didn't see he was stunned. How can I supposed to tell the?
See the little web thing that he's on?
Little web.
When you're running down here, if you see which ones are dazed after Corum just yelled out the free act, probably move towards Ogre 4.
Okay. Yeah. That's. Yeah.
And as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
There you go. So there
Okay, well, you miss it.
Well, that's not good. Well, I would have bonus action my freaking rage at this point, so at least maybe get some electricity up in his ass. Yeah, that's awesome. 4 points.
Let's see, 14 saving throw. Stat block up here. What is that? Saving throw on. Yeah.
Ooh, I feel so justified.
You did damage, Grunt. Anything else, Grunt?
No, since I had used my dash to get down there, I don't have my second attack.
I'm very glad we took a long rest.
No shit.
All right, and out comes the next giant once I double check his movement here. Oh,
There's
just
3
enough
giants.
to pop on out. And DM, would it be able to shake awake? It's a little ogre.
No. The giants actually don't like the ogres. They tolerate them. Ogre or giant 3.
Good lord.
Is just gonna make its way up and just kind of watch and see what happens. So it's gonna pass its turn.
Q. Way up in the hallway.
Q!
So-
We're gonna die! Come on and join us!
If this hallway's 100 feet, I'm still at the beginning, right?
Yeah, you're still at the beginning of it.
Oh, am I really? Shit.
No, he
No,
would
you're-
have been following
You're,
down,
you're
right?
down past the break, so you're over 3/4 way down.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna be coming
You're more
forever
about-
away.
More like about where the water is on the map.
Just stay there and
Okay.
shoot.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not engaging them. I'm assuming I can take a shot at this guy.
Yeah, you sure can.
Fantastic. And of course, I'm
You
gonna
did roll a 1.
Nah, come on. I rarely miss stuff. I'm going to sharpshooter, longbow. Try to do a headshot on him to do extra damage. All things have to click for that. Wow, disappointing. Missed with that shot.
Shot
And
misses.
that was
Damn.
That was
Is
just
Robertson in the
the-
turn order?
he is not.
He should have
We
been the
don't
first
need
one in the room.
You're right.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
God dang it, we're gonna die! We're all
You're
gonna die!
with those rolls.
Okay, my god!
It would have done 44 damage, but it didn't.
Grun might want to duck.
I wasn't going to say anything, damn it.
Run, make a dex check.
Oh, son of a bitch. Dex is my thing. Check or save?
Save in this case.
It doesn't matter. It's both shitty. Oh, fuck. I take 20 points of damage?
Yeah.
Well, at least it's halved because I'm raging. Son of a bitch.
Half.
You! What the fuck?
Why did you zig when you should have zagged?
Ow!
So I went down. How much further? Yeah, I'm definitely not running all the way out there, but yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Need to find music for taps.
Okay. So it's Q again shooting down through there, and it's Max run with it. You hear Ro yell, "Run, you fools!"
I did!
All right, here comes the next ogre.
Oh, he misses.
Oh wait, there's more.
That is 4 ones in a row.
He can.
All right, this one here is gonna step on the corpse of its fallen. Well, I wouldn't say friend, but
It's not dead yet.
oh no,
Oh, is Ogre-Free dead? Okay.
The script didn't exit out. Oh, Bertram, what's your AC right now? Oh, good for you. Luckily for you, Bertram, you are currently. I'll let you all win ties. You duck and dive as his club skitters across the back of your back plate. Ogre 6.
All right, number 6 is going to attack the smaller one that looks like it'd make for a lot better eating.
Did
Yeah,
Ro
that
not
misses.
join the combat?
Ro told you to run.
That's his joining the combat. I like it.
When the DM plays a character and says as a free action, run, I wonder what that means.
Quorum, you're up.
Oh, Quorum's thinking about running.
He's got to think about it.
Well,
And you're giving me shit for saying I was going to hit and run.
so this is kind of interesting. So I have mobility, right? Which means that if I do attack somebody, oh, I guess I get 2 attacks. You know what? So Quorum will do an attack first at Ogre 6 again,
Okay.
and then at Ogre 5, and then he's going to use that mobility feat to move off. And I'm going to do a defensive flourish if I hit one of them, just so I don't forget.
All right.
All right, so this is against Ogre 6. I clicked it, nothing happened. Give me 2 seconds.
That hits.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and defensive flourish that one, just because it already hit. So for
All right.
19 damage, and that's pretty sick armor class at 25.
Okay.
And then he is going to take another swing at the Ogre 5, or not another swing, a fresh swing at Ogre 5.
Okay.
Oh, man, what is it with us on these ones tonight? Shit.
It's all right. You know what? Here's the thing with mobile. As long as I swung at them, took an attack at them, then even if I miss, you don't provoke attacks of opportunity. So
Right.
I'm going to dip out of there. Because I attacked, I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. Before I get too far, can I bonus action Healing Word Bertra?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Oh, great. Weakened.
So Bertra gets 3 of those points back.
15, or 25, 30, 35. Corn, out of my way! 40, 45, 50. There you go. We'll just say that's 50.
Okay. Bertra, you heard Ro yell run. You saw Corum back out of there beside you. There are literally a sea of ogres and giants approaching you.
You forgot one thing. Grunt has an arrow in his ass too.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
None of these ogres have a bow and arrow.
Right. Grunt looks like he's in the most trouble being where he is. So I'm going to attack Ogre 4
Okay.
to hopefully, when he sort of like pulls back, help him. If I can kill him, that is. Oh, God.
I totally.
What is up with the ones tonight? Shit.
Oh, yeah, like your first one
It's
hits.
Here's where we get our TPK.
Oh man.
10 for the
I
first
can't
one.
get a TPK.
11 for the third one. Middle one hit. Or missed, rather.
And Bertra's going to provoke 2 opportunity attacks and fall back to here.
He's gonna grab one of these, hit 2 great club attacks real quick and see. Either one of those hit you, Bertra.
Nope. And I imagine that's enough space in that corner for Grunt to fall back behind me.
Can I free action shout something at Bertra if she's backing up?
Sure.
Keep going.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
If I survive this, I'm going to be the meat shield.
You're going to be the meat shield. Fog giant.
Barbarian's gonna
Right.
take a lot of damage.
Fog Giant's gonna come up and just kind of swing over the head of these ogres here.
I don't think any of that hits you, does it, Grun?
That's a
Nope.
big F you, Mr. Fog Giant.
He can't do anything. He's still staring at the free light. No one else can see but him.
This guy can and miss.
Yeah. Can't do anything. His quarry ran away.
So what can he do but follow it?
Ooh.
Oh, you fucker. I'm going to kill you.
And it's gonna throw its javelin down the hall.
At Corum?
Just down the hall, whichever is closest. I guess it'd be Bertra. She's taking up the entire hallway.
Yeah. Try get a javelin past her.
And luckily, the javelin bounces off Bertra's armor. It does hit her, but it bounces off the armor. Grun, what's up?
Okay, so I got to ask
Your
how you want
retreat
to.
just got cut off.
So I'm going to ask you this, Jason, before I do it, because I don't know how your ruling is. So I want to basically be like a linebacker, and I'm going to plow through Ogre 5, trying to knock him down so I can get past him. Is that
Shove him.
something doable? Is that like
That's doable.
part of my goring rush? What do you mean do?
We'll make it part of your goring. If you're going to do a goring, try to hit him that you damage him and go past. Even if you don't hit him, you still shoulder past him. You just don't damage him.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you mean
typically, I mean, Grunt, you could move, use one of your attack actions to shove, which would push him either out of the way or prone, and
Yeah.
then continue moving. And if that failed, you'd still get another attack action to try again.
I'm not going to
and
kill
then
him
keep
though.
going.
I'm not going to kill him even if I get 3 attacks on him. He's got too many hit points. I just want to get on the other side of him to be the meat shield, so you guys can keep getting out. And I'll take opportunity attacks. That's fine. So again, my goring rush is supposed to shove someone 5 feet back. I don't want to do that. I want to knock him over and then get over the top, and that's my intention. So if Jason will allow that, that's what I'm going to try.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
All right, so I guess take your opportunity attacks as I make my dash towards Ogre 5.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see how we got here. We got Fog 1, You got 2 ogres and a fog giant and an opportunity one yet. So, the fog giant. He goes the Morning Star.
Yeah, that hits. Half of that.
And 2 great club attacks.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Good lord. Okay, I gotta do math. 17 and 26. That's someone added that for me. I got a calculator here.
Just
Here,
do
I-
8
here.
plus 13 is 21, Brian.
I got you.
21 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once you
Woo! I am bloodied, but I'm alive.
But you're alive.
All right, so roll my goring rush thing on this dude, I guess.
Let's see if you hit him.
Here comes a 1.
I actually hit him.
All right, so can I blast past him at least? Get right here.
Yep, you can blast past him.
Okay. I'll be shouting the rest of them behind me. Fucking go! I'm So he's prone then, right?
Yeah, he's prone.
That's what I was going for. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm working. I just haven't turned his token yet.
Okay, and I am ecstatic that I'm still alive and that worked.
Fog giant 2.
Fog Giant 2. I think is going to try and pull what Fog Giant 1 did and hit you.
It's not good. It's hard to run when your feet aren't on the ground.
Give me a strength save there, Grun.
Strength save. Oh, I am raging. I got advantage on this.
Yes, you do.
Shabam! Wow, that was shitty.
Shitty, but still pulled it off. You feel almost like someone's trying to grab your feet, and you actually kind of stumble as you're running away, but not enough to stop.
Imagine I levitate off the ground a few inches, then I urinate on the ogre in front of me.
Giant 3.
Giant 3 can't be bothered anymore, so it goes back in its room.
Holy shit.
Q. The whole party is charging toward you.
Sweet. I'm going to draw my daggers and run for them. I will start by seeing that the ogre right now, I'm going to try to pin him to the ground
Okay.
with another
Don't you
long...
roll another freaking 1.
Don't worry, there's a couple people in between. Well, only one person.
You
We'll
got
see.
disadvantage because he's prone from that distance.
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
disadvantaged. So you're disadvantaged because he's prone. Not to mention you've been disadvantaged with Bertra filling the hallway and Grun.
If it makes a difference, I have sharpshooter, so if they don't have full cover,
Yeah.
I don't know if that affects that part, but I know I get disadvantage because they're prone.
So you
but-
can shoot past Bertrand Grun, but there's disadvantage to hit the prone guy. Gotcha.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take that. I'm confident. I don't know if Grun is, but
That's another arrow sticking out of my ass. What do you think?
nah. I have a lot to hit. So 13, I imagine that hits him.
Yep.
And I was gonna try to pin him to the ground.
Yeah, Grun, as you're not able to pin him, but you do hit him. Grun, as you are doing the stumble, you stumble just in time, and you see an arrow go between the side of your head past you.
And sorry, I don't have this set up correctly. It's not supposed to do any damage or do the plus the hit. I was just doing that to track ammo. So as long as I hit them, they should be pinned, so their movement should be 0.
Easier.
Perfect. And then I will take a shot at the one behind him with just a regular shot. With a sharpshooter at the next guy who's standing. And then I will keep running.
Woo, that was close.
That was so close.
I think I missed him. But then I will take
Oh, that wasn't.
30 feet of movement, or 35 feet of movement, which gets me barely further. I don't know how far down the tunnel you want me to actually make my way, but I'd have 15 feet of movement after I get past these two.
Okay.
So
Move
move my
it on the map
token
as
just sitting there.
Move it on the map as it is, and then I'll readjust you.
Okay.
I never actually expected you all to run back down the hallway when I built this map.
Why? This is the perfect choke point.
The DM did tell us to run.
And if we can lure them into a killing field, come on.
This is true.
Here's the
We
perfect
just
spot
passed
for a
it out.
fireball right here.
Does anybody have fireball?
Like the lightning did, didn't she?
I think Corum has the equivalent with his weapons.
I don't know. A lightning bolt would be freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So, Ogre 9.
Right. Ogre 9 has been down here for a long time with not a lot of food. So it's just going to start chasing people down the hall. I don't know if they'll get in range since you said this hallway is longer, right, Jason?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'll leave
Grun's-
that to you if they're close enough.
Yeah, well, Grun's just right past the first one at the moment.
You could step on your buddy and hit Grun,
Yeah.
potentially.
All right, then it's going to try and get past that one on the ground and get after him.
Yeah. Okay. 8.
Was 9 restrained?
He was. Actually, he
Oh,
was.
no. That was a different one. No, I can't tell.
He was, so he wouldn't have moved. So 8 can do what she just tried. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, 8 the whole time.
Oh, so it's not attacking me?
No, it's chasing you at the moment.
Okay.
Can't get past its buddy to get at you. It's a problem.
Oh,
You're
darn.
gonna ogre on the ground, stuck to the floor, walling in pain.
6 is just going to throw a big spear down the hallway and hope it hits something squishy.
Grun just kind of bats that one out of the way.
In the hallway. And that's the first 6 seconds of combat.
Wow. No, it's our second round.
Yeah, definitely
that's
round
right.
2.
Okay, 12 seconds. All right. Corum.
Corum's going to scooch past row 10, 15, 20, 25. Corum's going to take up his very familiar position
Okay.
just within the inside there and try to press his back against the wall and ready an attack for anything that comes through that isn't a companion.
There's a companion. Okay.
Yeah.
Berkshire.
Berkshire's gonna
Berkshire moves closer.
Berkshire's just gonna move a bit closer, take a couple of swings at disadvantage because she sees Grunt's just kind of struggling here.
Right.
He got
He's got air in his
absolutely-
butt.
So,
It was one arrow.
so Ogre 5. Will he get up next turn?
He can try, but unfortunately, he's actually stuck to the ground. He has an arrow going.
He's pinned for the arrow.
in.
So yeah, one turn, no movement. Movement speed is 0.
I'll just get rid of him because it'll be easier to hit him.
Yeah, go for it. Definitely stab the shit out of him.
Because he'll be at normal.
Boom.
Damn.
Still alive.
Die! Die! Die!
That's a terrible hit.
And pull back. So it's 5 feet forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to step away 2 seconds, but I'll be right back.
All right.
It's fine. We've got a while. Until your turn.
All right, you're fleeing for your lives, and you see one of the big fog giants peeking its head down the hallway.
Hello, Mr. Fog Giant. Sir, we're sorry to intrude upon you. We're just leaving.
All right. 4 here is also going to throw a javelin down the hall. It's going to, well, I'd like to say one of them's going to hit. But we all know how I roll.
You got a crit on me.
Here's the thing. He failed that javelin throw. And from my perspective, there is a fog giant, another ogre, an ogre on the ground, and Grun, and an ogre beside it. Now, he was obviously probably aiming for Grun. Which one did he actually hit? So
On
let's see
default.
here. Well, he rolled a 7.
I think he rolled a 1. But yeah.
Well, yeah, he rolled a 1. With his pluses, he got a 7. Okay, so that would be... Oh, poor sap on the ground.
Imagine that's dead.
Yeah.
It looks like you added health to him rather than taking it away. There we go.
Javelin of Haley.
Yeah, there's a javelin. There's now a javelin. There's, in addition to Ford's error, there's now a javelin stuck in it. He can't do anything. He's dead. Run. The hallway appears to be a bad place to be.
Well, I'm backing up. But I guess as a bonus action, as I'm backing up, are we running, guys? Or are we just taking our normal movement? I can't tell this hallway if we're taking full movement or what we're doing here.
I'm just using the hallway to length it is right now. Once you get.
Okay, well, I want to keep pace with Bertrand. She just did a regular movement. She didn't dash, right?
Right.
All right, so I'll do a storm aura, whoever is close enough, as I'm backing away, as a bonus action.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. That would on the giant.
No, I was on the ogre. Ogre
Yeah,
8. Yeah, he was
Ogre
closest one to me.
Plus, okay. We can do that. And it's a DC 14 save, con save.
I thought it was Dex.
It's Dex, yeah.
Okay.
Dex. Yeah, don't matter. Takes 5 points of damage. He looks a little singy around the edges. Jiggles in his armor from the electricity going through it. Fog Giant 2 in the back, what are you doing?
Fog Giant 2 has had its fun, so it's going back to talk about about their uninvited guests. Have a nice refined conversation with Fog Giant 3 back here.
I'll remove those 2 from the combat roll. Have a powwow about the day's activities. Q, you're out of the tunnel, aren't you?
Well, I would have been 35 feet down the hallway. Only,
Well,
I
that's
think,
okay.
so.
I'm just using the tunnel. That's excellent.
Okay, if you're telling me I'm out of the tunnel, I will just keep shooting arrows down the hallway, which the only thing I can see right now is the giant and a couple ogres. So I guess I'm hitting a giant, which may or may not be a mistake, but I don't know that they're walking away from us. Well, I don't know if they're walking away from us, so I can only assume they're still engaged. So sharpshooter, longbow. Does a 16 hit?
Believe it or not, yes, it does.
Sweet. And then I will attempt to pin it with my next shot, doing another longbow sharpshooter.
Okay. Wow.
So it cannot move. I imagine I somehow managed to get it in the ankle just right that it pins it to the ground. And then I will keep moving back because I can shoot for days. 600 yards or something. 600 feet.
Ignore
What the
the
fuck? You're invisible?
it's the token I picked. The thing I picked for you.
I mean, basically.
Yeah. Okay, the ogre 2. Everything seems to have fled, ogre.
Ogre 2 is going to come over and start eating its buddy.
Good ogre.
Nice.
He's still standing there, weaving back and forth. Ogre 8 isn't done with the chase.
Now, just so we're clear, I have 40 feet of movement when I move, but I don't know if Bircher does or not. So I'm going to make it at least where Bircher went.
30.
Okay, so I guess he can probably get to me then.
And it was 25, though. I moved forward to square, so.
Okay.
They actually have 40 foot of movement anyway, so. So they could get up on you and swing some clubs at you if they wanted.
Yep.
Or he could even.
Well, I like the sound of that a lot better.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
me too.
the guest monster's back in the game.
Just lure him in. Lure him in. No, it doesn't hit me.
This feels like the battle in Gladiator, the movie, where like they think the well-equipped Roman army is going to win. But maybe we can pull it off if we use crazy tactics.
No, I still think the Roman army is going to win.
I think the
Ogre
Giants got
6.
bored of us, so we're not getting murdered.
Yeah, Ogre 6, it's hurt. It's just going to start eating. It's going to feel better after it's get its stomach full.
Corum, you're out, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just peek ahead in, just to kind of see. Can I throw a healing word down at Grun? Is he
Yeah.
within 60 feet?
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Ooh, Bell increased 1 power level, and then I'll duck back in there.
So is it 5 or is it more?
Increased. Actually, doubled it. Yeah, 10 points. Instead of 5.
10 points. Hey, that undid what the Ranger did to me a while ago. Kind of
I
poop out the
don't
air.
think that actually undid what I did. Oh no, because it was
Well-
half. So yeah, that would have.
Grun's in trouble again. Gonna advance, take some swings at disadvantage.
Okay.
It's smart to do a fighting retreat.
Hit and run. Work
And-
sometimes.
I think it's the only retreat Bertrand knows is a fighting one.
Yeah, just watch out for the Ranger behind us.
Oh my god.
God.
Now you do have disadvantage on all these. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
these
got,
roll
he rolled a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
21 at disadvantage.
So you managed to clobber this guy. He is not happy. Not dead, but he's not happy.
I'm gonna stay where I am. Gonna let Grun retreat because I'm still fine on health. Doesn't look
I
like
gotcha.
they're chasing.
Watch out, Grun might horn you as he goes by.
No, Rogan's still standing there, not doing shit. He's gonna get fucking punched in the face.
Actually, Ro would be back up in here by now. The giant that's pinned.
So Bircher was moving, or is she staying there? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm staying there. I don't want to take the op. It doesn't look like that many are following.
All right, Bertra, you feel some tugging at your hand, almost like something's trying to steal your sword.
Oh, which sword is it trying to steal?
The sparkly one.
Oh, hell no. Strength save, I imagine?
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait, you did that at disadvantage. Oh, the one was first anyways. Shit.
Yeah, it still gets stolen.
You just lost your your sword in your main hand.
Now,
It's
hold on.
back down the hallway.
I didn't think telekinesis worked on something being worn or carried.
Let's
I'm not
check.
trying to. I'm not trying to.
Specifically, what it works on.
Yep, you can try to move objects up to weight up to 1,000 pounds if the object is being worn or carried.
Oh wow!
So it's being worn and carried, so it wouldn't affect it. As you're worn or carried by the creature, you make an ability check with your spellcast ability contested by the creature's strength check. If you succeed, you pull the object away from the creature and you can move it up to 30 foot away in any direction. Archer's sword goes flying down the hall.
I'll get it.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this so we know where the sword is at.
I'm realizing I
smartest
probably
move.
shouldn't have been given telekinesis.
No, this is great. You are literally going to lure us back into combat. This.
Fuck! I just forgot. I'm carrying this freaking giant slayer. I'm not using it.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have to attune to that?
I've already used it once, so
Okay, I just dropped the spiritual weapon token on there. That marks where the
All right, again, this one's injured, and it had just assumed that everything ran away, so it's just gonna join the others in eating Ogre 3. It doesn't know that things are coming back down the hall.
he's staring at lights. Run! Bertra's sword goes flying past you.
I say, "Oh yeah!" I dropped my battle axe for Bertra, and I'm gonna draw the giant slayer. And say, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Ogre, but you're gonna freaking die. I gotta get that sword back."
Oh!
Is he still alive?
No.
All right, then I'm
Like-
going to.
He's like negative 15 in the hole.
I'll move up. You said it went 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got plenty of distance to get grip to it. Now, is this where I need to like do like an athletics or something to
Yeah, an
fight this, or?
Athletics or a strength check. Strength technically is by the rules, but I would allow athletics in this case because you're actually trying to catch it as it's flying down the hallway.
So it is athletics then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Man, that is shit for me.
Yeah, but actually that's enough because the DC is only a 12 on the giant. So you have a hold of it, but you're now in a tug of war with it, Grun.
Bertra? Little help. Anybody within 10 feet of me? They're not, are they?
Nope. Not
Okay.
a soul.
Okay, then I can't even shock them with my horns.
Q. Bertra and Grun have not reemerged.
I'm gonna keep doing it. Well, I can definitely see down the hallway, so I'm gonna keep taking shots at the giant down there. Longbow sharpshooter.
Okay.
Well, that missed. Try again.
Yeah, my athletics should have been with an advantage. Sorry.
Aren't silvered arrows like 100 gold for 10? 10 gold
Yeah, I
each?
got those. I got those basically for free, and also I have no other arrows. So, yeah.
Grun, on your turn, you'll have enough with that athletics roll. You'll have enough to cart that sword back up the hallway.
Okay.
Both of those shots go whistling past you as you're struggling to wrest Bertra's sword out of the air.
I got it!
Ogre 8. Oh, he's dead. And Ogre 6. He's
Me.
Ogre 6 is eating.
peeking my head out one more time.
Okay,
Wow.
as you peek your head out, you see Grun having a tug of war with one of Bertra's swords that appears to be floating in midair.
Yeah, I can help out in some way. Well, we still got 6 seconds for more ogres that are not hypnotized. But I think I'm gonna. Oh shit! Never mind. It's touch. How bad is Grun looking as far as wounded?
I'm doing much better than I was before.
He's doing much better now.
Okay.
I'm still bleeding a little bit out of the hole in my butt. Not the one that's supposed to be bleeding, or you would think be bleeding, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop.
Can I?
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna vicious mockery if he's the one pulling on the thing down the end of the hall.
The giant.
Yeah, I don't know if he is or not.
That's the one you all assume it is. He's laying on the ground, twiddling his finger.
You can't even reach him though. I thought that hall was like 100 feet, isn't it?
Is it? Are we doing something different than what it's showing? Are we doing?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it like Theater of the Mind or something?
Yeah, we're kind of theater in the mind of
It's
that.
like 35 to Grun, so
Yeah.
it's only like 40. Okay.
Yeah. I'll still allow it. You miss, so it don't matter. Well, actually, save.
DC 14.
Yeah.
Well, he seems pretty confident. Yep, he
Yeah.
was pretty confident.
That's pretty confident. All right, so I start to say my insult, and I just your mama's never mind.
Okay, Bertra. Grunt has dropped an axe that charged down the hallway and is now having a magical tug of.
Let me just make a quick check. She's really pissed off, so I just want to see if she even notices that he dropped the sword. No. She draws a hand axe and she chucks her offhand sword into her main hand, grabs the hand axe, and she give that back.
Are you mad at me? Wait a minute.
No, she's moving up to the giants.
Bertra, you just passed up your sword.
It's magic. It's magic away. And she's just going to attack the frost giant on the floor. Give a little hand axe. Oh, sorry, that should be at advantage. Because he's prone. Should I just...
It should be disadvantaged because they're prone.
Really?
With
Melee?
With a melee?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. it'll be
So-
advantage.
That could be the... Sorry, let me just roll one more hand axe.
Yeah.
And then just do another great sword attack at advantage.
Yeah. Works.
Oh, that's nice.
She's just gonna go. "Ah!"
Concentration check coming in.
Was that Frost Giant 1? I thought it was 2. Did the telekinesis, or was it not?
It's con check.
I think only one could have seen you. Because the
Okay.
rest were down the hall. One's the one on the ground in front of you. Or not on the ground.
This could be hilarious.
Whispering, it's gonna be hilarious. Oh, just I saw the little picture that Rand put in Discord. What the hell's this? What are you doing?
That was-
A
That was
play-by-play?
his tactical advice.
Oh,
Okay, so Bertram starts wailing on this giant on the floor, saying, "Give it back, give it back, give it back," right? Grun, you're in a tug of war with this sword, and you've got a good hold on it, and you're winning. And suddenly you're really winning. Make a dex check.
shit. Dex check.
See?
Yeah, that's my jam. I'm assuming I fall prone.
When
You-
at advantage since he's raging, isn't dexterity advantage?
I think it's just
it
strength.
would.
Do I?
You
Alright.
only get dexterity checks at advantage for danger sense as a barbarian, which is
Yeah,
if you
but
see.
I'll give this to you in advantage
Oh.
because you were trying to wrest this out of the air. So I'll give this.
All right, so here comes my 4 then. Okay, 13.
Okay, so you stumble really hard, almost hit one knee as you get the sword, and you start linebackering up the hallway with the sword, yelling, "I've got it! I've got it! I've got it!" And that's when you realize that your axe is still on the ground.
Here it is. It's on the ground. Well, it's not my turn yet, but that's what I'm going to do.
Fog Giant 1. Poor Fog Giant 1.
Fog Giant 1 is going to spend its movement, or have its movement standing back up. And he's
For the
going to yell
record,
over his shoulders.
He wasn't
You
actually
made a
down.
strength check.
He just had no movement.
So he doesn't have to spend movement standing up. He's now just free.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had 0 movement. Yeah, but now you have all your movement.
Well, he's going to yell over his shoulder, "Hey, brovs! They're not done yet! Get back out of here!" And it's going to make itself known once it stands back up.
So, Bertram, the first morning star goes sailing over your head, but the second one slams into you.
Thick hide, so goes down to 8.
Gotcha. As that giant rips its foot, the air out of its back of its ankle, and starts coming up the hallway. That ogre is still staring at lights. That ogre's eating. That ogre's staring at... Grun, you have a sword and an axe. Well, you have a sword, not an axe yet.
Well, I still got my other hand, right? I had an axe to begin with.
Yeah, you have an axe to begin with.
All right, so how do you want to do it? Because I want to hand the sword to Bertra. If she's not going to take it, I'll just like toss it to her. I'll sit on the ground, whatever. Then I'm book it out the back door.
Free action, you can yell at her and give a athletics check for a toss.
Athletics check for me to toss it.
No, for Bertram to snag it out of the air.
Okay. On her turn, or just going to do it now?
You can go do it now.
All right, Bertra, I'm tossing it to you. Here's your sword. Did we lose Bertra?
No, well, I'm going to try and catch it.
Okay.
I thought you had to do an athletics or...
No, you said he wanted you to.
Oh,
You
is
do
it
to
me?
snag it out of the air. Yeah. Oh,
All right.
Bertram definitely reaches out, grabs the sword,
Oh.
flourishes it, and turns
Sorry,
around
that
to
was-
face the giant.
That was accidentally advantage.
That's
It was
okay.
actually...
That's
It's actually...
No, it would have been 20.
12. Yeah, it was...
It was an easy DC on. Don't matter. So you do that now. What are you doing, Brian?
Was this guy within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to do a little shocky shock, even though I'm pretty sure they are. Brian knows that they're probably immune to it, but Grun doesn't know that. So. Deck save to see if he takes some lightning damage. And then I'm all, Bertra, let's back up! And I'll back up 40 feet.
Okay. You finally see Grun moving in the right direction. Bertram now appears to have both her swords.
I will keep shooting, but I'm no longer going to try to be all fancy about it and not be sharpshooter.
God
damn it.
dang it!
This is less damage when you critically miss.
Gets
Man.
back for the front.
So next day for me?
No, not you, Bertra.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd be court-martialed by this time around, wouldn't you, Bender?
Man, think about how many times I was doing like that crap where I was like dropping the blindfold and everything else and
Yep.
no issues. And now, straight hallway, can't shoot past anyone.
Bertra, as you're making your flourish, you actually bat an arrow against the wall.
Oh yeah, see that one was definitely not going to hit her. I don't even know I'm shooting anymore. Apparently I can't hit anything.
Yeah, you're not. You're missing totally.
Yeah, I don't think I've hit anything in like 3 turns.
Yeah, you did. You hit Grun.
Second verse, same as the first. Look out there. Is that the same one that I hit before, or attempted to hit with my verbal lashing?
Yes, it's the same one. Only now it's actually moving more menacingly. It's moving now.
Okay.
It's no longer stuck to the floor. Let's quit twiddling its fingers.
All right, I'm gonna try to do it again and see if this time maybe it's a little bit better. Ooh.
Nice.
And depending on its save, I'm gonna finish my your mama's joke. I shout out to him, "Your mama's so fat she wouldn't fit into a bag of holding."
They're whispering. They don't get to hear the joke.
Oh,
Yes, we do. Bertra.
I'm scooting back. I keep.
Yeah, I figured you'd duck back around the corner out of the way.
But she's gonna go, we might not be finished, but you are. And she's gonna try and kill.
This is the first one.
She's gonna try and kill the fuck that's tried to steal her sword. How dare he?
Your second swipe with the backhand of the greatsword hits it. The third strike misses. It is not looking good. It is paler than it was when you first saw it. And it is kind of stumbling there. You'll do your second wind, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what I would
Se-
do too.
Second win. Fuck. It's
So
a
hit.
1. Still money. And make a wisdom saving throw to see. No, she's not going to retreat. She wants him dead.
Anything else out of you, Bertra?
No, just gonna glare at him.
Fall Giant is not looking good.
What's it up to?
Alright, it is absolutely terrified to be by itself, so it's going to snap its fingers and turn into a bank of fog and start rolling on out of here.
To the north.
But just gonna swing at the fog cloud just to the hopes. She knows it's probably not gonna work, but
You killed it! Good job!
Give me a roll.
it's not gonna do anything.
As it snaps its fingers and it swings, and you swing through it, for a second goes to gas, and then you feel your sword very solidly hit something, and
Grun's head.
Grunt's head. Giant ceases to be gas and becomes a corpse.
Oh, that's a very generous DM there.
It's very generous. She was gonna chase him.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Bassett had the audacity to try and steal our main weapon.
Okay, next time Grun's gonna try to chase Bertra back with a giant slayer. Back, you heathen!
And we can actually end combat there because the remaining ogres are too busy eating their fallen comrade.
Sweet. Bertram, come on! While they're busy eating.
While they're busy eating, Bertra's just going to try and stealthily grab the fog giant and pull him out.
Okay.
Pull him out.
Perception checks from at least one or two of the ogres. There, GM.
I mean,
Yeah, they don't seem to notice you dragging the fog giant body away.
Grunt's gonna walk through here to the guy shaking his head. She's dragging a freaking giant back here. I don't know why.
The last of the party comes through the door, and now what?
Close it.
Close it.
Take one of these benches, bar it up.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say let's barricade it. Then I'll also take my arrow out of Grun's butt and one of the two that I lodged in the fog giant.
Oh, I thought I pooped it out down the hallway there somewhere.
Oh, if it's no longer in your butt, then no, I'm not collecting
Yeah,
it.
it's no longer in his butt.
You're not touching it. Leave it alone. Who wants to touch my butt? Bertra? Like the honor? Pulling this dart out of my butt?
Bertra will grab it and yank.
Oh,
Especially if you don't know it's coming.
it's removed, Grun, but it probably took out like half of your left butt cheek when it came out.
Oh,
I
look
give
at,
it.
I lost my nice ass. What's wrong with you? Jeez.
It adds character, Mr. Grun. Women dig scars. I'll take the arrow back from Bertra.
Use the arrow to shoot you again, Grun.
Just gives him the arrow with the hunk of Grun meat on it.
I'm just gonna shake that.
Grunt kind of grabs the arrow, holds it in front of Q's face. This has got some of my ass on it. If you do this again, I will take an equivalent amount of your ass out. Am I clear?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I cover you most fights. Rarely miss.
Well, I don't
Bad
want you to
day.
ever
Sorry.
miss. Never miss like this again. I'll throw the
try
arrow
not
on the
to.
ground. Walk away with a limp.
As this is going on, Bertra will line up the fog giant body nicely, position the head just right, and then chop it off with her sword.
Okay, give me a strength check. Okay, yeah, so you line the body up and lop off its head.
You thought you could steal my sword, did you? Now your head's going to be on my wall.
And just so we're clear, Jason, I didn't say it, but going back up the hallway, I would have picked my axe back up.
Yeah, I assumed you would have.
Okay, all right. But I am going to turn to Ro. Say, Ro, what in the hell did you do back there? Wait a minute, let me recap for you. Nothing.
I told you to run.
That's nothing. All right, so what are we doing here, guys?
I can't disagree with that statement.
Did you see Discord yet, Jason?
No.
I'm not.
For the record, I shot more than just Bertra and Grun. Man, two bad shots, and I'll never hear the end of it. The hundreds of other shots, all good. Those two.
Hey, that's the way it
Infamy.
works, man. It's the way it works. You're only ever known for your failures and mistakes.
Yeah, guess I should be thankful I didn't get my ass pinned to the wall.
You're right. It could have been worse.
Ain't that the truth, Grud?
All right, fellas. So what are we doing there? There's obviously a room full of freaking ogres and giants and shit down there.
We could just leave them. Do we really need to go in that fight?
Well, we still don't know where the hell that freaking light's coming from, right?
Truth be told, I thought if Ro was actually going to join the fight, we had a chance.
True. Kind of glares at Ro.
Out of character.
And I'm
Poor
not
guy.
stupid.
To be honest,
If we really wanted to, we could take this tactically. We could always just try to lure him down this way.
Did you see any other where, though? Oh, that's right.
True.
You're way back here where it's safe.
You're right. Covering you most of the time and doing what archers do, which is fire arrows into the enemy.
And shoot people in the
Anyways,
ass.
maybe you should be better at dodging, Mr. Grun. I thought you were a capable warrior who knew what was coming from all directions.
I'm going to take a step towards him. Let's see if you could dodge this. I'll hold my axe up. I'm not going to swing it. I'm just saying it.
Or we could open that door back up, make a commotion like one of us is injured down here, and as they start coming through, we ambush them. Clear out some of the ogres and then make our way back down and deal with the rest of it, or we can just go upstairs. It didn't seem like that light went all the way down here. It seemed to stop on one of the levels above us. I don't think the light is your stone that you're looking for.
by the way, I also have an idea. Let me just move this giant body into this room here. My idea is
drag the headless giant by you.
They still don't know their other buddy's dead. They might assume it, but we pretend I puppeteer him, tell them it's all fine, that he killed us, and then they come down here, and then we kill them.
Wait a minute. You pop into him? Is that what you said?
Puppet him.
Puppet him.
Like the-
I said pop in him.
Like-
Sorry.
Like the old show, the old Weekend at Bernie's.
I've seen that play.
How are you going to puppet him?
I'm big enough.
Wear skin? Ooh, that's gross. But I like it.
Just pop him up by the bars. Just wave his hands a bit. Should work. Maybe.
Yeah. I could run down there, give him the finger, and run back. Show him my partially ripped up ass. I'm sure that looks tantalizing to them.
Or there is another option. You remember the goblins?
I'm sure Grun does, but Brian's drawing a blank.
The goblins that we essentially we chucked down a bunch of fire down the hole. Sealed the hole.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh God, D&D War Crimes Edition.
I don't know what strategy you guys are thinking, but there's multiple entrances to this. I mean, there's that well that we saw. I assume that goes down that way too.
It might not.
And if you're planning on trying to burn them out, they are underground in a castle, and I don't imagine we have that much tinder.
Well, there's the chairs. There's that desk. There's the bookcases. It's a fair bit. As long as we make a good seal around the door, it might work. At least weaken them.
All right, so let me, out of character, ask the question. What was our main reason for being here? I thought I was here to find out about the gem thing, the giant gem, right?
And the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a gem and there's a ring.
Okay.
Looking for a gem and a ring.
Okay.
You came to the tower because the last the lizard men are in and around the area, and you just end up finding this tower that the light's coming out of.
Yeah, it's just the source of the light's been driving Grun nuts.
Right. And aging him considerably.
Yeah, just a little. I'm okay. I'm still a spry 34.
Yeah, but if you're 24, you probably could have dodged that arrow. Hey, I didn't say that in character. Q's a little bit more respectful towards you guys still. But out of character, the other things to remember, and I know Q mentioned it, the light, it didn't seem like it went down this far. We got told from that ghost that there's some temple, and if I recall correctly, he did make it sound like that thing we found upstairs is a teleporter. He doesn't understand it, if I recall correctly.
So he didn't understand how it worked, but he knew what it did.
Unless there's loot down this hallway, technically we don't have to go down there. I'm still all for murdering things, but
yeah, I'm not worried about loot either. I'm just worried about we're going to leave the source of that light, and if it's one of those gems, then we're screwing ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember when we were up one floor, we literally went under the spot where the light would have been coming down, and we didn't see any light there. And then I think we saw the light start on the second or third floor and go up to the fourth floor and up.
So there's still some room somewhere that we haven't seen or found.
Either that or the light generates from that floor.
I think we also need to take a prisoner to maybe ask about Sakif. If they're from this area, they might know something.
Well, going to ask your headless friend there. If only we had a cleric here who could speak with dead. Didn't Lightning ask speak with dead?
Mr. Corum, isn't that similar to the spells you do? You could probably speak with dead, can't you?
I don't believe that is among my specialties.
Damn.
If you'd like me to catch something on fire with my weapon, I'd be happy to do that for you.
Well, here's an idea. Why don't we check these two bodies, see if they've got anything on them? At least. Maybe there might be a clue. I mean, the fog giant might have written something down. I doubt the ogre did, but you never know.
All right. Well, regardless, there's a room full of friggin' ogres down there. They're gonna be done eating their buddies soon, so we can't stay here.
We wiped out half of them.
Bertra, how many fingers am I holding up?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't half. They're weakened, though. We can just keep coming back. They can't get out. We'll eventually wipe them out.
All right, so we're saying we're going to stay and kill them all.
Well, there is a chance that perhaps next time when I go down there, that same spell that incapacitated 3 of them would incapacitate more if they were bunched together. It's just something to consider.
I could come back, speak a load of trash, get them all together.
I still think we're better off bringing them over here, because if they start running through this doorway, we can stop them there, pile them up at the door, and just murder them at the end of this hole. It didn't seem like the giants were quick to help them.
I agree wholeheartedly, Q. Perhaps you should check out this battle map I have made in my spare time here while sitting in this position.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't have as much time to.
So I'm thinking Bertra here, Grun here, points across from him. Ro, perhaps you could actually do something and shoot spells from over here. And Q, maybe by standing in this position, you won't shoot Grun or Bertra.
Bertra, what are you trying to check out?
I'm checking out the body of the fog giant.
Okay. You don't find anything on it. You find like a handful of copper pieces, like 5.
I'll pocket those.
Corum, do you have any regular arrows I can use? So maybe I'm not putting silver arrows in people's butts.
Corum's going to give him 10 regular arrows.
I'll take it.
For 2 silver arrows.
For 2 silver arrows? Don't worry. When we kill them all, you can collect some of the ones you shot.
I didn't shoot any.
Oh, weird. It sounds like I need the arrows.
All right, this time Grun's going to have the giant slayer ready. All right, so we're doing this. How are we getting them to come after us?
Hang on. Let me do something.
Just throw the dude's head down there.
No. I'm keeping that.
Head?
I'll throw the ogre's head down there.
Do you,
And I'll-
I like it.
do you guys think they will actually be quicker to come because we killed one of their own? They did just eat one of their own.
Yeah,
I think if we
these
make
people
it
are
sound like
stupid.
one of us, if it seems like they think one of us are injured, they're more likely to come down.
Yeah,
Mr.
throw the head down there. So there's more meat down here, boys.
Or Mr. Corum, could you pretend to be hurt or injured and call out for us saying, why are you guys leaving us and going up the stairs?
I do have an ability to speak very loudly. I could try that and see if it worked.
But can you outrun them?
Yes.
Or you could just stay here and just yell really loudly down the hallway. Or do you think we'll have to get closer than that? How
100
how
foot
loud
you said, right?
can you speak?
I can speak with thunderous sound.
You guys ever get the
Jason,
feeling
you
that
might
like
have to.
you ever think that the GM and the guest GM are plotting our demise right now?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Hypothetically.
Jason, thunderous pendant. When I use that, is it like?
Mhm.
I mean, can speak clearly far away. Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's basically a bullhorn.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you for that, by the way.
For what?
Nothing. He knows.
Okay. All right, so we open the door and you're going to shout down there. Is that our plan?
Yep, let's do it. So I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna peek down there first, just with Bertra in our killing pattern. Although Q is
You right to the other end of the freaking room.
That's where I'm
Rand-
supposed to be. I saw his diagram.
Okay.
And I gave you access to Row.
yeah. That's what I was thanking you for already. I got him pulled up.
There's a reason I made sure Ro was on that side too. So that way if something comes down the hallway, it's Ro's problem, not mine.
So I only have 60 feet of dark vision. Could we see?
You can't see the end of the hallway. You down the dead body is gone.
Guys, I'm thinking perhaps one of us should go and scout it out.
You know, Rogueland, right?
I'm
Don't we
thinking-
have somebody who's fairly sneaky and
I'm thinking.
Bertra, Bertra, get back. Bertra, stay back.
Sorry, I didn't hear the sneaky. I just
Corm's gonna make his way down. It's not the greatest, but he doesn't know that. So
Well, I'm going to be like halfway just so I can see him and I can still see Bertra. Since it's 100 feet. Bertra,
Bertra's also-
stay back. Get
and then we
back.
all slowly make our way down the tunnel and get in the same exact scenario we were before. I love this plan.
Bertra, go back.
all right.
I'm
Corm's
just staying
gonna-
at the mouth.
When you get to the end
Q
of the tunnel,
Q also
Oh,
follows
sorry.
down the hall.
Sorry.
when you get to the end of the tunnel there, Corum, you see you see the remains of two of the ogre bodies is munched. One of them has been drugged they've all been drugged into a pile in the middle. There doesn't appear to be any ogres left in the vicinity. At least not visible.
They're going to trap us in this hallway.
Shit. All right, so I'm gonna go back and tell him what I saw, And then I'm thinking maybe we could. What the hell? Why are you guys all in the hallway?
Exactly. Bertram, back up.
I was just getting close in case you needed help. Squishy. You could get
Right,
hurt.
So
What's the story, Corum?
So Corum's gonna let everybody know that it appears to be empty down there, and there was many side passages before that he noticed when they were down there, and he saw them again, and he's wondering if perhaps, maybe we couldn't make our way around one of these side passages if they're still down there. They could be sneaking up on us right now as we speak from somewhere we don't know. But maybe if we make it down there and we're all together.
We are walking into a trap. Don't do that.
So, can I just quickly make
I'd be happy to help pretend lame as I lay here on the floor bleeding.
Yes, Bertram.
Can I sorry, I'm just gonna ask while they're talking about this, can I make a check to see if I remember? Because I know how ogres build
Right.
their dwellings,
Mhm.
at least my tribe.
Right.
So would I know where these tunnels might link back up if
Okay.
they do?
Yeah, give me a history check based on your background. At advantage.
Let me just get that up. History. Where for art style?
Of course, Anthony would have these spells.
Sorry, I don't use history often, so I don't
That's
remember.
Okay. So the first thing you think of, yes, it wouldn't be uncommon to building looping back passageways. The area you were in wasn't built. It appeared to be a natural tunnel or cave. The tunnel leading to this it obviously been tunneled out, but it appears that it was tunneled out from here going out to the cave itself.
Norman said it might loop back, but then again, it might not. It's not unheard of for them to do. I mean, if we go in the same way, they'll never expect it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it either. We almost freaking died. You saw how many there were.
Is anyone seriously hurt or anything?
Not anymore, no. I'm not. I don't have a
Bertram?
Surprisingly, just a bit dinked, but pretty good, actually.
All right, well, maybe I will save the spells for now. But let me know.
Okay.
I think we can do this. I think if we are strategic and move as a group, all at one, then we have a chance, especially if we're sneaky.
Grunt's going to disagree 100%. Did you see how many were in there? We don't stand a chance in a fight with these guys unless we fill them through a tunnel like this.
Well, there's 5 less than there was before, Grun.
5?
Well, if you include this ogre that Bertrand and I killed while you slept soundly like a baby.
That one doesn't count. You know it.
I think it does.
Well, Q,
So
what do you say?
They already know we're here. They're not really going to be surprised by us coming back down this hallway. I would still suggest we try to see if we can lure anything to us. Didn't seem like these particular group of ogres were the brightest, so they may fall for it. If they don't, we wait an hour, make our way down, or we just forget about this because it probably doesn't matter.
It's been
If you
about
wanna kill it, I'd rather
45
bring 'em.
minutes since you all came back.
So therefore,
I'm just
Honestly,
saying,
I'm
since
more in the
you all
boat
came
of
back, it's been about 45 minutes.
yeah. I'm in the boat of either we try to make a commotion, see if any of them come. If they don't come, we just skip this whole process and leave them down here. it didn't seem like they are exactly ravaging the countryside based off of what we've heard. And we're not here to clear out every single creature. The the giants didn't seem to be trying to attack us for no reason. So let's try to lure them down. If they don't come, let's leave them.
That is true, but they are.
Bye, Mr. Grun.
Grun starts going down the hallway.
The one who is 100% opposed.
I know. I'm just tired of arguing.
No, so we move together as a group, or we. Damn it!
I thought I was luring him back. Pertra, stay back. I'm going to run backwards.
Guys, we good at tactics.
All right, I'll pop my head in there.
When you get to the end of the tunnel, Grunt, it's empty.
Oh, no, it's not.
Well, the main chamber's empty.
I can see something, right?
Yeah, you can see something. Can you see that? Should be able to. Yeah, you can see that.
I'm going to wave my giant slayer. Say something like, hey, fucktards, I got a giant slayer. Come get some. And then I'm going to book it back down the hallway. And they're going to say, yeah, whatever.
So
all right, I saw two.
As you saw that, a rock was yelling.
Yeah, Grun, I don't know how far you made it.
Uh-oh.
You didn't make it far, Grun.
Son of a bitch. And I wasn't raging yet. Fuck. Holy shit. 41 freaking points. Okay, I'm running back. I am bloody as shit. Okay, fuck that idea, guys.
Why did we go all the way down there? Just yell from here.
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, let's get the fuck out.
Just tell them they won and let's walk away. This is not our
Grun's not waiting.
I'm gonna laugh at you up those stairs,
rolls were ones.
Roglin, heal me, you son of a bitch. Q, heal me, you son of a bitch.
I have a healing potion, I guess, if you really want it.
Corum, heal me, you son of a bitch.
No, we have a plan, Grun. Let's stick to it.
Fuck the plan, look at me. Look at me.
Is anything coming down the hallway towards us?
Is he missing a horn yet, or is he not quite there?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
I'm sure part of my brain matter's missing. That's a big freaking boulder.
You should definitely heal him because he doesn't have a lot of that to lose.
I can't wait to heal you for 4.
I am beyond bloodied, guys. Beyond. I am beyond.
He is holding out his healing potion if you want it. It's just a small little regular healing potion.
Actually busted in half and broken.
What?
I can't.
One of your horns is broken.
Oh,
okay. If one of his horns is broken, then he heals for 5.
I've been doing shit for me, buddy, but thank you.
Oh my god, you ungrateful prick.
Give me that healing potion, Q. Is it a regular healing potion?
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4, right, Jason?
Yes.
2d4 plus 2.
Woo! 8 more.
Laughing so hard.
Oh boy. I'm still bloody as shit. Okay, let's go. I'm done. We're not fighting them anymore. We're dead if we fight them. We're gone.
I like how our strategy of moving in as a group and taking them all.
Yeah, we're moving as a group. We're getting the fuck out.
Mr. Grun, don't.
What are you waiting for? The price come around the fly.
All right, Bertra, scoot back a moment.
Okay.
What, you listen to Corum, but not me? What the fuck, guys?
Corum's going to use his thunderous pendant and say, I can't believe they got the best.
Oh, look at my freaking horn. It's fucking gone. What is wrong with you?
I'm going to attempt to put my hand over Grun's mouth.
Can I?
Be like, hold on. Shh, just calm down, buddy. Just hold on.
We're going to die. You know that, right?
All right.
Only if we panic, Mr. Grun. I've
Yeah,
watched you guys fight
fucking
many things already. Relax.
So Corum's just
41.
going to kind of take up a stealthy position regardless, and he's hoping that these guys keep talking on the opposite side so that the enemies look that way as soon as they stick their head in. And then he's just going to wait like a minute or two and see if there's any other creatures following.
Nothing appears to be following Grunt.
And I did yell down with the pendant or whatever, but
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
when you yelled, actually, dust was falling out of the other racks
I'm gonna
from the ceiling.
tell the group to hold on. I'm gonna make my way over towards the ladder, and I'm gonna ease my way up stealthily. And I'm just gonna listen to see if there's anything up there.
Do a perception check once you get there.
I'm supposedly good at these, right?
Well, it's you claim to be.
I think
don't
I
hear
am.
anything. You don't hear anything.
Okay. I'll make my way back to the group and just quietly say, look, we can either keep trying to bring him out, or we can make our way out.
Or we can leave. Yeah.
No,
Or we could loop down through that well on the backside.
no,
Or we can teleport away.
that's not fun for me. That's a tight squeeze.
You know it's not fun for me? Get my fucking horn knocked off.
Yeah, I
Have you-
don't
have
know
you
why you went all the way
still got
down
it?
there. Okay,
Maybe
let's
we-
go.
Maybe we can
Let's
glue it back on.
abandon this.
Oh, God.
You
Hang
guys
on.
realize how many RP points you all are racking up tonight?
One minute. I just want to have a chat with them. See if they'll
Oh,
come.
we're gonna die.
I'm not going to antagonize them. I'm just going to ask them a few things.
You just cut off one of their freaking leaders' heads. You don't think you've already
Exactly.
agonized them enough?
Exactly. I've gained their respect.
Yeah, okay. Good luck with that.
That's how we do things. Well, at least that's how ogres do things.
Also, that the head's back here, so I don't know if they actually saw that, Mr. Grun.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
know I killed him.
You can always roll
Uh,
down the hallway.
I'll speak out and giant. Hello down there.
Are you just yelling down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we got off on a very fighty foot. We killed some of your people. You severely hurt one of ours. We just want to talk now. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. It's giant. Guess they're not interested in listening. All
We
right.
could always just make it difficult for them to come out and just pile a bunch of shit in the way.
But it's true.
Or we call this a fair trade. We got a little of theirs, they got a little of us. Let's move.
Can I look at the doorway and see how easy it'd be to collapse?
Yeah, give me a ooh, let's see, what would that be? Investigation check. You think if you hit it in just the right spot that it'll collapse, but you're not sure what that spot is.
Hmm.
You know, the
Hmm.
dwarves are really good at this stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I can punch this down. All right, let's go.
So what are we doing?
I think we'll take the teleporter and leave.
Yeah, I like what Bertram says.
Okay, so you're going back upstairs. So let me switch your maps. Oops, not move the maps, switch the maps. So you come out in the basement. A lot of you. No, except for that token. That token's not. Remember,
Now, is there anything in this core?
He went through this chest over, looked at some of the stuff over in this area. So if you're going up the ladder.
Yeah, we'll go up one more.
Okay. I'm just gonna move Grun. I'm just gonna kind of throw you in the ante room out there. Of course, there's a set of stairs that goes up from here. This is where you fought the creatures and had the will-o-wisp dealing with them, and you killed a troll.
So in this room, that's directly below where is correct?
No. That would be.
It's like right in here somewhere, I thought.
Yeah, the light would be right here.
Okay. That's
there's another room looked in point.
Okay.
Yeah, the hole in the ground was in here.
Yeah, I remember the hole.
It leads to the basement.
It's right. Be right. I'm pretty much right.
Where Q's tokens at.
Okay, but we still don't see anything there, so that confirms our suspicion that it's on the second floor.
Right.
If this is the first floor.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna move up one more floor.
Okay, hold on. Stop moving your tokens, and I'll move you.
Anybody ready for a short rest? That rock hurt.
But it did. Okay, now you're on the second above ground floor of the tower, the third floor of the actual tower. This is to the left there as you come out of the stairs. Passageway that grunts for investigate the light. And of course, here's the room where the library is at, and of course the teleporter's back in the corner. And of course, here's the corner. There is now a dead mimic that was pretending to be a end table holding a magic book.
I don't care about mimics anymore. I'm scared of giants.
And so I think Lightning had the teleporter key.
So
does Rowan, so do you.
Yeah, you have 3 keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in here, guys?
Joking.
I'm joking.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize where you was at, Grun. Where's Grun's token? What's he talking about?
He's talking about the green
Mr.
light.
Gun, check it if you don't.
Last time.
So we got the rare books, the ones that were locked up.
Yes, you did. After you literally tore the shelf apart to get to it.
Yes.
Come on, Quorum. Let's teleport away.
Yeah, let's go as a group. Let's split into like 3 and 3.
Can we come back?
Do we have to split up in 3?
No, you could all get in there. It would be a tight fit.
Oh, okay. All right, then tight fit it.
Squish.
Okay. Now, if you remember, let me find my note here so I can give you the exact one. This is the room where you had the descrambled, where you had Quorum had to learn to magically read it, and then he realized that the words were actually scrambled too, and he had to unscramble the lettering on it. Let me find my notes here for that so I can actually paste them in the chat for you. And
slide on in, cute.
Quorum, get your hand off my ass.
It's not my hand, Grun.
Well, what? They definitely get it off my ass.
Be careful, that's the tender part of him.
That's my foot.
Wait, that's your foot? That's a weird shaped foot. Okay.
Once again, don't body shame her.
It's just
It's a
the
big
way
ass
the
toe.
boots. It's a big ass shoe.
You know what they say about a half ogre with big shoes, right?
No.
They got big feet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the little teleporter, the symbols on it when you translate them, I'm going to the handout so I can bring the handout on the screen for you guys, translates out to be dungeon, swamp, shrine, island, and map.
I thought one of them was temple.
Actually,
Shrine.
no. Hold on. Dungeon. Nope. That's right. I got it right.
Because didn't the ghost dude, tell us something about going to the temple?
Yeah, I meant to say shrine instead of.
Okay. All right. That's why I was confused.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Just I'll make sure because Jason could be throwing us for a loop.
I know. Well, don't do that to you. Temple.
So
Let me find my handout here for you guys so I can show you what it physically looks like.
Well, whatever you call it, we're wanting to go to where the temple is, right, guys?
Shrine.
and there was like an arrow on it, wasn't there?
Yeah. There's there's
We
a
can point it to like a little direction of like a symbol
you
of what we wanted.
exactly. Crap, is my handout's gotten off too.
Can we tell what this would be called? Would this be the swamp?
That you don't know.
I mean,
What makes you think this would be the swamp, Quorum?
Well, if you recall, several weeks ago, it feels like, when we came here, there was swamplands all about us.
I was being sarcastic, Quorum. You know what that means, right?
yeah. I mean, this
Gentlemen and lady, before we go, I would like to go untie our horses and Rhino. If we might not be coming back, and I would rather not leave them trapped and starving.
But Cornelius.
Cornelius, that's a name.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Do you want to
Cornelius.
try to squeeze him into this room? We do have a couple keys, and we could try taking him with. It's just.
I mean, if he loves me, I guess he might stay around.
Q, can you see out the window? Can you see the horses?
I'm pretty sure I could walk out there and see where we have them. tied
Yeah,
up.
you could see that the gatehouse doors are still securely latched as you left them.
Oh, this is how we all die. Checking on the horses.
That's fine. It'll just be me. I'm not
Okay.
going to leave animals to starve.
Well,
Okay.
send Oscar.
Miss Bertrand.
Let Oscar confirm if they're still alive or still there.
I'll just go check. I'm not going to
Okay.
send my bird to die.
Corn's gone up, or Q's gone about five minutes. So he runs down the stairs, across the plat thing, opens the door to find your animals continually eating out of their feed bags where you left them. He props the door open for them, takes the feed bags off of them, and returns.
Yeah, I essentially, well, unless Bertrand would have told me to try to bring Cornelius, I would be basically freeing the animals. I would talk to them, even though they probably don't understand what I'm saying, and just be like, we will try to return, but you're free, etc., etc. Animal love. Peace be with you. And then I come back.
I really hope he'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
Does he know where you're from originally? Well, sorry, does he know his way back to Goomtar?
Maybe.
Just hope he makes his way back.
I mean,
Have we heard any other sounds like those of giant footsteps or
Nope.
ogre-sized footsteps?
Dragons?
Nope. The beat of dragon wings? Nope.
he's not indigenous to this area.
He's a
True,
rhino.
but he's big enough that he will probably murder most things that come across him. I don't think a lion's taken him on, or a jaguar, which is more common to this area, or bobcat.
I guess.
Okay, so
Probably could take some giant spiders, maybe some giant ants. A lot of bandits too.
We
really.
teleport Jason to
Okay.
the. We point it to what I believe is the shrine symbol and teleport.
So you
I'll
insert
grab
the key.
Q.
Insert the key.
Before I got back, you dicks.
No, you're back. So you insert the key, and the key goes in, and as soon as the key goes in, a green glowing arrow appears above.
Oh shit! Grunt's freaking out.
Trapped in the room.
Fuck!
And
It's a
you
trap.
There's a low whine that starts to build in the background. Very low hum, and it starts to build. Now you can take that key and you can swing that arrow to point at any one of the runes. Which rune do you point it at?
Do I notice which rune says shrine based upon what I saw before?
Yeah. You know which one says shrine.
We're gonna point it to that one.
Of
Okay.
course, Mr. Corum, an island vacation would be nice right now. We've kind of earned it.
We haven't
Okay,
earned
shrine
it
it
yet.
is.
So
Shrine.
the whine is begin to build and build and build and build and build, and it's actually the point where it's actually hurting your ears.
Oh, I don't like this. I'll look at my hands. Are my hands getting older?
No, your hands are not getting older, Grant.
Okay, maybe we're okay.
And then there's a flash of green light, and everything goes black. Quite literally, it goes black.
Guys.
Which you guys didn't know is the shrine was a trap, and now we're all actually dead. We're all new characters.
Teleported to New York City.
Oh, we've been here before, haven't we?
I do not recognize this one.
I thought we've been here. This looks really familiar.
There's another that temporary temple that had like statues in it. That's what you're referring
Yeah.
to.
Let me get descriptions up here as you guys actually probably hear me leaping through pages. Did pages?
Were we not supposed to do this yet, Jason?
No. You were supposed to just make sure I got the right descriptions. So you were standing on a platform. Oh, since you all moved.
Oh.
You see the room, round stone platform, about 6 inches tall. On it, single rune on the platform that you're standing on. There's a keyhole that's like the one you came from. And as soon as you step off the platform, the mouths on all of the statues open up and water begins to pour in. And a magic mouth says, "Ha, you fools, I've caught you.
Great.
Seal in to your doom."
Are these like doors? What are
Doors.
these?
I'm gonna immediately go to the closest door and try to see if check it real quick to see if there's any kind of trap, and then I'm gonna try to pick my way out of it.
Okay. Which door are you at?
South.
South door? Okay. That's the one that has the magic mouth on it, by the way. It's talking. It's laughing.
Oh, perfect. Any traps? No, I don't see
Not
any.
that,
Perfect.
not that you see.
There's a
I will
south
try to
door.
pick it.
Yeah, there's doors in all four of the. Let me describe the room before we go on. All four sides of the room.
Okay.
There are statues, and the mouths on the statues are open. And at this point, the room is now knee deep in water.
Okay.
And as
What are the doors made out of?
appear to be wood,
Well,
Are they just regular doors, or are they like
they appear to
slabs
be.
of wood?
Appear to be
I tried to
slabs,
pick this
slabs
door.
of wood. Okay, you're trying to
Just
pick the door.
ramming down her one.
The door picks open, no problem, and you swing it open to find a stone wall.
Sweet.
I'm gonna try
I'll
to open
immediately
the
go to-
door to the east.
Waist deep.
Okay. I will go towards the west door as he goes towards the east door.
do the statues have mouths open?
Yes. And the water's
Can I-
coming from them.
Oh, out of the statues, not out of the doors. Okay, I was confused
Not
about
the
that.
Statues, yep.
I'm gonna try to cut one of the statues' heads off.
Okay. Go ahead. Go for it.
This
Go
doesn't
ahead.
sound like something he would do. Oh, you mean roll an attack?
Yeah, go on attack. I was going to say how well you hit it. I mean, I know you can hit it, so.
There's nothing for me to click on, so I'll hit myself.
You're wasting your time, fools. You'll be dead in minutes.
Bertra's trying to get the north door and knock it down.
Okay.
Does it still have the same thing on the bottom, like the same pattern, like we just left from? Like, can we
Yes.
teleport again?
You could try.
Well, that's what Grun's going to suggest.
Okay, Bertram, you're trying to knock the north door down, right?
Yeah, and Q got a 15 to pick the other.
Okay, Q's over here. Okay.
And I imagine I have to make a strength check for mine.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. So, well, good luck. Bertram basts that door down. Q is able to pick this door and open it. The water runs out of the room. Let me explain what you see. Hold on, before I do that, Quorum, what were you doing?
I was checking the door on the east.
Okay.
I was just trying to open it if it's
Yeah.
unlocked or not.
It wasn't unlocked. The water runs down the hallways. Now, let me explain what you see. I'll start with what Q sees. Q, there's a passageway headed
What was
to
that?
the west. There is a very narrow pathway. Along the edge of the pathway is a series of spikes at all kinds of crazy angles. Make me a perception check there, Q. You're pretty sure that those spikes are covered with old poison. Bertra, you bash through that oak door on that end to reveal a room. The room is lined with metal. And the door opposite the one that you just opened is, well, very different than what you would expect. The room itself is rock. It's been lined in metal. The bottom, the walls, everything is encased in metal. And the door, sure I got the right one here. Hold on. First door. The door itself, let me find one here. Yeah. Looks like that. It is smooth metal.
okay. So it's like a mirror reflection, almost that shiny.
Almost. It's not quite that shiny. It's just smooth, flat metal.
Okay.
Is the water continuing to fill at this point, or
After you bashed the door open, the water stopped.
Okay.
And Grun, you managed to chop the head off of one of those statues. Only the water was just spurting out of the neck because there was a pipe hidden in the statue.
Stupid
Which didn't
statue.
stop once they got the door open.
Does someone want to check in here? I'm not very. I have no idea what this could be. I don't think I do.
Let's all just take a minute and figure out what's going on. Out the water's not going to kill us all.
Mr. Corum, do you have a way to open that door?
It would be best if you could do it. It appears to be locked.
Okay, I'll make my way over there and try to open the door. I would have called out the spikes and the old
Wait a minute.
poison.
Doesn't Rogue Boy over here have like his magic hand thing? He can do it without anybody getting hurt.
He can open doors, Mr. Grun. He can't unlock them.
I thought he did out of character. I thought he did use mage hand to unlock doors. Did I remember that incorrectly?
Yeah, he should not be able to.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, I've been attempting to lockpick every door to the point where I think my next level is going to be in Rogue.
Okay.
But I don't think I can figure out this door. This one's probably kicking my ass.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
was that?
This
Sorry.
wooden door is not. You tried. You almost broke a pick.
Miss Bertra, I don't think I can get this one. Do you want to try to kick this one in? I will move back. Before I do, I'll take a quick moment. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I was going to take a quick moment to check the
Bertram
traps,
holds
but
on and kicks the door, and she doesn't bust the door down, but she kicks it in such a way that it breaks where the locking mechanism's at, and the door's able to swing, and the door swings open to reveal a solid wall.
Sweet. Ugh.
So you've got
Okay.
a spike hallway here, a solid wall here, a solid wall here, and right here you have a metal passageway with a smooth door at the end of it.
If you were pinging somewhere, we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Door here, solid wall, solid passageway leading down by spike.
Do we on that card that you gave us for that? Do we have that lantern there too, or is that not?
No,
Spots,
that's just
like-
that's
okay.
just
I figured as much. I just had to ask.
Who on
yeah. It's
makes these?
artwork.
Sorry, who on
You're
earth
fine.
makes these creepy places? I mean, someone's got to be making these. Or well, someone did make these. Of course, it's very old, but that's got to be a weird conversation when you're
You know-
speaking to a builder.
I
The
never thought
key-
about that, Miss Bertra. That's a good point. Who the hell would art build this? Sorry, Mr. Grun.
Did you share with us that you saw the spikes and looked like had old poison or something on?
Yeah, you said
Yeah, I've called it out twice.
Okay, what exactly does old poison mean?
It just looks like there's almost dried poison on it. Like, well, tell me if I'm wrong, GM, but it looks like the spikes just have some sort of poison that probably dried up a while ago. But
Yeah.
it definitely looks like it's been coated before.
So you
that
think it's
passageway is
trapped?
extremely narrow. Bertram
I
could
imagine
not
if we
make her way
touch
down
it.
that hallway without scratching herself crazy. The rest of you would have difficulty making it down it.
Shit. Q, would you like to go down and see about that door at the other end, or would you like to temporarily lend me your lockpicks? And I'll. Go
I will spin the lockpicks in my hand and throw them over to him. If you'd like, Mr. Corum, I can do whatever you guys ask. I am the hired help.
We'll do this. I should have a plus 11 with I'm sorry, plus 9. No, plus 6.
Hold on, before you go
So
up down
the-
the
the-
hallway, Grunt wants to grab
Also
the
Corm-
statue head that he cut off and just throw it down the hallway. I want to see if there's any traps in there.
Okay.
I'll throw it as far as I can down the hallway. I don't want to kind of scrape across the floor.
Oh yeah, just give me a strength or give me an athletics check so I can see how well.
Okay, athletics. Man, I'm rolling like shit for these.
So are you bowling balling this down the hallway, Grun?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you rear back and Grun bowling balls this statue head down there and it goes clunk, 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 and it gets almost to the door at the end and stops. Stops about right there.
Looks like there's no traps.
Corm will attempt to shimmy down, like all skinny, like turning sideways
Okay, give me a dex check.
between the spikes. Check or save?
Check. Okay. You have no problem dancing your way down through there past the hallway, ticking and bobbing around those spikes.
Okay. At the end, I'm gonna use the thieves' tools. Should be dex check plus 1 for bard.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'll check the door. Does it appear to be trapped or anything? Oh,
Give me an investigation check.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Just not came in. Just as you said I did. Nope. You don't see any kind of traps on this door.
Okay. I am going to try to pick the lock.
Okay.
This should be 1 higher than what I roll.
So you put the picks in and you work them around there, and then you hear a very satisfying click.
Right as the trap goes off.
There's a very satisfying click.
I'm going to see if the
Satisfying
door's
to who?
unlocked.
Okay. Yeah. So you reach up and you turn the handle on it, and it's soundly locked now.
Oh God, I thought it was locked before.
You
when I
never checked to see if
investigated.
it was locked.
Oh, that's funny. I will say, "Oh my gosh, this lock is so difficult," and unlock it.
Okay. Give me a check. Yeah. With a little bit of practice, you repeat the same process.
16.
Only the difference is, you're going in reverse this time around. You're able to flip it open and re-unlock the door.
I'm not going to tell you that doesn't happen to me in real life, like at least once a week.
Yeah, can I roll a perception or insight to see how full of shit he is?
Sure.
I mean, Birch was a bit weird that way. Check the door. I mean,
Oh, Q might have an idea.
Yeah, Q may know that. Q, you're pretty sure based on the clicking sounds that you could and the grin on his face that he moved the lock both times.
I will not say anything to the group.
Are you going to open it there, Q or
Yep.
Quorum?
Yep.
The room beyond is 30
Scary.
foot square. There's an eerie mist that's thrown on the floor. The floor itself appears to be black polished stone. The walls are lined with rotten tapestries. Some unknown craftsman's wove a procession of hooded figures, and the two lines of worshippers appear to advance to one open doorway in the west and move toward the one in the east. The
Wait,
leader of
so
each line in procession is carrying a lamp from which burns a black flame. So the procession goes from where you're at to the other door.
And it's like a procession of ghosts,
Well, it's not ghosts; it's a procession of
misty, foggy figures.
well, it's figures. It's just they're woven on the tapestry. It's just
Oh,
worshipers.
it's just a tapestry. Gotcha.
Yeah, tapestries are rotten and moldy. The room itself has a fog in it.
Okay. Well, are you guys coming?
Mr. Corum, the downside is I don't think Miss Bertra is getting through there easily.
and we could try the northern door, which I might be able to get through.
That's fine. I'll wait here for you.
If you weren't so far away, I'd hurt you.
I think you can throw something at him, Miss Bertra.
When you tell me it's clear, I'll join you. I promise.
Okay. Okay, so I'll assist anyone who's making an investigation check in here to see how that door opens. Like if they need lifting up or boosting or
Right.
or maybe pressing
Oh.
against a wall,
Can I start by just looking at the wall from this side, seeing if it anything stands out to it?
Okay. Well, you look at the wall, and the first thing you notice is the door itself appears to be circular, and it appears to be made of metal or at least coated in metal. And it's very nicely trimmed. It's not polished, but it's smooth. And the other thing you notice, even from across the room, after you give it a kind of move your head back and forth to left and right, you see the arcane sigil inscribed in it.
Mr. Rowe, either you or Mr. Corum, we could use somebody who's a magic user. I don't really know what these symbols mean, and I'll take a moment to point out the sigils to him.
He's
Okay.
got.
Hopefully giving him advantage. But you tell me.
It's even without re-rolling there, you know,
If he had advantage, it would be
yeah,
18.
it'd be 18. Even that was enough. Roy looks and goes, yeah, I recognize that. That's an arcane lock spell.
And what does that do? I assume that means I can't just pick it.
It keeps the door locked.
Well,
Does anyone have any way to like get rid of magic?
Well, we could try dispel magic, or we could try knock spell, or something along that lines, or we could try destroying the sigils so that it would disrupt the magic.
Well, we didn't have anyone to do that for the bookcase, and unless someone's gotten that in the last few hours or so, I think we know what's going to happen here.
A lot of breaking. Breaking time.
Gran, give me a hand.
Oh, sure. Have the guy that's like bleeding on his ass to help you out. Okay.
All right, then don't, Grumpy Pants. Stay there.
Okay.
Mr. Grun, do you want me to hold on to your horn for a bit, or?
Fuck you.
I'm trying to help, Mr. Grun. That wasn't.
Let's break this shit down, Bertram. I'm pissed off.
Okay.
Give me your check, Grun.
Athletics?
Athletics or strength, whichever.
Fuck.
So
I'm rolling like shit.
The two of you rear back, run at it. Are you shouldering this thing?
I imagine sort of like a mixture of kicking and scratching up the symbols with her sword.
Okay.
Oh, we're just turning up the symbols. I thought we were trying to break down the wall.
She's doing a bit of both. Kicking, trying to kick the door in and scratch the slices.
Grun wasn't listening. He's trying to break the wall down.
So Grun slams into the wall. There's a resounding thong sound that comes from the door. That's when Grun realizes the door is solid steel.
It's okay. I'll check my horns.
Your
Okay.
horns, except for your one remaining unbroken, is fine.
All right. Not doing that again. Something I'll figure out once I see Bertram scratching at the runes or whatever, then I'll start doing that.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you try to scratch at the runes, and as you try to scratch at them, you realize, now that you are pointed out to, and you can see the tracery in the steel. They're probably a quarter of an inch deep in the steel. It was going to take quite a bit of work to mar these ruins enough to destroy the magic locking this doorway.
Well,
it's not undoable, but it would take you probably a good half hour of hacking at it with something, or a hammer or something, beating on it, or maybe heating it or doing something like that to destroy the runes.
Now, when Rogan looks in there, is the door like set into the ground, like it would raise, or is it like
it looks like it would roll away,
like to the side, to one of the sides?
Right.
Does there appear to be anything that he could use, or anything that they could potentially use to grip onto on the door? Maybe like some rivets, or you know what I mean, something like that they could kind of get a hold of and roll the door back one direction or another. Okay.
Surface is smooth, except for the fine etchings that are in it.
Okay.
I mean, I either keep doing this, or I push the entire door frame back. That's going to be hard, even for me.
Chlor, what's down there?
I believe.
Otherwise, Corman, I could scout a little.
I believe this may be the way to go. I recall playing one time a game of cards at a bar. It was called Skyrim, and it had a door that at the end of the dungeon that led back to the entrance that you could only access from one side. And this reminds me of that.
Well,
this seems like a stupid game.
Boy, as this is all going on, Bertra's still sort of hacking at the symbols.
Give me are you using a weapon or?
I mean, she's probably using her magical sword as delicately as possible.
Okay, give me a attack roll on that door.
I mean, magic on magic.
Yeah.
Magic must defeat magic.
Ooh.
She rolled a 20. So, Bertrand, while you guys are debating this, Bertrand is slashing at it with her great sword. The one Grun wrestled from the air not too, and there's multiple sparks coming off of it, and then you hear a squeal and a squall. And Bertrand, as you watch, you see traceries of purple magic go all through the lines and go crazy. And then the magic fades and the door rolls aside.
No freaking way.
Is that another door?
Yeah, it goes about 10 foot. No, this door is different. Hold on, I'll get you the description in just a second. I'm clearing the card off the.
You didn't get my email about timers on doors, Jason?
Yeah, I did actually, which I found hilariously funny one. So this door is right up someone's alley. This door, I don't think I have a card for it. No, I don't. So instead of a card, let me do this way. Because I actually have a map for this one. This door, you should all be able to see this up.
What?
Has 33 keyholes. Look around it. It's made of steel like the other ones. And it's smooth and unmarked. There are no hinges that you can see. Everybody's just quiet looking at this door.
That's how I put in chat. I'm not a rogue in sight. This is like the perfect map. This is a perfect dungeon for us.
Okay, I'll start picking. By the time I get around through all 32, I should be proficient.
I'll actually go with that if that's what.
Oh, Jesus.
You can pick all 32 of these locks. So where do you want to start at there, Q? Which lock? Hang it on the map.
I was definitely bluffing, but Mr. Corum, you want to throw me my lock picks?
Yeah, Corum will head back that way. Is it the same where the spike's facing the other direction, Jason, or like
well,
anything I should be careful about when I'm coming back?
Yeah, you're able to go back through, no problem.
Okay. Corum will kind of team up with the group again. He'll hand Q the lock picks.
I can try this, but I think we're better off going the other way, honestly.
Add a character.
Then I'll start with the bottom one.
Add a character. Corum has +6 to pick locks.
Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely better at than I am.
So you're going for that one right there?
Yeah, I will start with the bottom one.
Okie dokie.
All the while telling the group that we should definitely go the other way.
We see the roll.
Too small. At least try.
So you put your picks into the lock and you start wiggling them around in the lock. And now I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Yeah, that was my fault. I knew better than that. Dex save. Nope, did not save. Shit.
Actually, you did. It was only DC.
Oh.
You did. So let me roll what the damage would have been here. Hold on. So you take half of 27.
Woo.
As a blast of fire shoots out from the lock.
Did you say half of 87?
27.
No, 27.
That is 87 in chat, isn't it?
Bender put 87.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. That's
Like,
always
holy
me
shit.
assuming the worst.
27.
You're not picking any more locks.
All right, keep picking. Get that proficiency, Q.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll pick it.
You-
I will
you
pick
do
another
ma-
one.
You do manage to pick the lock. So let me do this here. Let me get something here. Marker,
Uh,
polyline.
I'm happy to take the poison. You know, this door is insane and dangerous. Whoever made this is insane and extremely dangerous.
Before I pick the next one, can I just take a quick look at it, see if there's any way I could like see if there's a rune or something that's clearly there, or see if there's some sort of trap that was actually in it, see if it's mechanism or if it was arcane.
So which one are you investigating?
To the left,
Okay, give me a check.
although I definitely would rather perceive than investigate.
Well, you can get perception. That's fine. It don't matter. Either
Oh
one.
shit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There appears to be nothing on that one.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I will attempt to unlock this one too.
Oh, nicely done. So get my tool back out here again.
By the way, guys, when you think about this, there's 32 locks. There's a 5% chance that I'll roll a natural 1 and break these lock picks. So I'm gonna keep going until somebody tells me to stop.
So when you trigger that one actually makes an audible click, and you feel a mechanism unlock.
And it doesn't feel like the first one I actually unlocked. It just feels
First
like
one didn't appear to have a mechanism in it.
Okay. Can I see if there's any difference between these two?
Sure.
Anything that stands out?
Nothing that stands out.
Any chance he could have locked it?
Nope. This is definitely unlocked, Cora.
So some of these are booby trap locks and some of them are real locks.
As far as I can tell, I will go ahead and take a look at the one to the left of that, see if I see anything that would signify to me that there might be an issue with this lock. Looks good.
Yep, looks good. Doesn't appear to be anything there.
This is how Q slowly kills himself.
Okay, with that one, when you look at it and you're that one, especially as you start putting your picks in it and moving around, that's a fake lock. There's nothing there.
Okay, I will slowly ease my picks back out. And I guess I don't really have a way to mark this now that I'm looking at it. Screw it, I'll take a quick dagger and I'll just put like a little etch in it.
Yeah.
Can I roll some hit dice?
Yeah.
While this is going on.
It's at least a good 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah,
Each
this whole
lock takes 10
process is
minutes?
going to.
Well, he's picked 3 locks.
Wow.
I don't
Okay.
have any hit dice left.
I don't have a hit die left.
I'll do the same thing on the next one. I will do another perception and then attempt to unlock it.
Don't see anything.
Fuck.
Again, once you put your picks in it and start working on it, you realize there's a keyhole, but no mechanism.
Oof.
Oh, holy day.
Gonna keep going until some reason to stop, I guess.
Okay, so that's the next one over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep working my way around.
As you're looking at it, you realize
Anthony
2
said-
things. One,
Okay.
there's a poison needle trap on this lock. And 2, there's no mechanism.
Okay, I will take my dagger and make a quick little teardrop, almost like a poison.
Okay.
And I'll move to the next lock.
Okay.
You know that once you get this open, it's going to be a stone wall, right?
Hey, if I get proficiency with my freaking thieves tool from this, I think it's an hour of my life well spent.
Cutting out.
Basically, I said if even if it is a stone door, if I get proficiency from this, I'm gonna call it a win. So that 24 was.
Sorry, I didn't see it come in. You look at it and you quickly notice the poison sprayer attached to this lock and the lack of a mechanism.
Okay, I will do another teardrop on that one.
You see that this one has a mechanism in it.
Okay, I will. Even though I know what it is, I'm gonna do a quick draw a quick key on it with my
Right.
dagger as well, and then
I assume you're probably making this actually in the stone because the door itself is steel.
yeah, wherever I can, I'd find
Yeah.
a spot to carve it in, and then I will actually skip that one for now and take a look at the next one.
Okay. I'll do.
I'm actually
this.
gonna. Yeah, essentially, I want to go through and I want to take a look at each
Okay.
one, see if I can
Right.
figure out what it is.
Okay, why don't we do this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Make me 7 perception checks and I'll tell you which ones pan out.
Okay, so that 13 was my first one. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
Okay. So let's see here. That's an empty lock.
Man, I hope you guys are really having fun with this. Watching me roll 32 times.
You roll a bunch.
It's fine.
Can I use Mage Hand to activate one of the traps?
You're not there right now. Well, you're there,
Oh.
but where he's at.
Yeah. No.
Also, with my perception, if I see a hand coming in, I'm turning around and throwing a dagger.
Okay.
So your call, buddy.
2, 3, 4.
Meanwhile, Groun's back to full health.
I'm just trying to scroll back through chat to see where the hell exactly you guys are.
The one with the boxes around them, those are the ones that actually have locks.
Okay.
This one has a poison trap on it. Poison needles.
And I'd be doing teardrops if it looks like it's poison. If it looks like it's flame,
Yeah.
I do a quick flame. Not sure if it'll matter in the long run, but I would be trying to be somewhat cautious. That would be hilarious if somebody just opens the door from the other side, be like, "What the hell are you doing out here?" Funny thing is, it's probably quicker for us to go the other way and just find out how we're supposed to open this. Okay, I would keep going through them. So tell me
Okay.
how many more rolls you want me to do
2,
at a
3,
time.
4, 5,
7
6,
at a time?
7, 8. Give me 10.
10? Okay. One,
So Quorum never went out the end of that hallway,
three.
did you?
No,
Four,
he just opened the door.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Let's see.
What's behind door number 1 on The Price is Right? Door number 52 on The Price is Right. Jesus.
And you guys are going to be sitting here for hours while I do this. So
Blank
if
lock.
you guys really do want to go investigate while I'm doing this, otherwise, I don't want to hold everyone up just for me to keep doing this.
You know what? I'm going to investigate the statues while this is
Okay.
happening. See if I can figure out who the gods might be or what they're of.
We've kind of gone over a little bit on time. Are we planning on playing a little bit longer tonight, Jason?
I'm going to get him through this set and then we'll stop there. That's why I'm actually
Gotcha.
that one's empty.
If
That
not
one's
needed for the group,
empty.
is it okay if I bail out?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, man. Hey, fun game. It was Matt. I thought you had a really strong chance of kicking our ass that time.
Look,
Okay.
I'm
Strong
getting
chance.
closer and closer. By the time you guys get to something bigger, you're not going to stand a chance.
Man, if we hadn't ran away, Grun would have died in that hall.
Yeah, I want to point out that both stealing the sword and hitting you with the rock, that wasn't supposed to work.
It wasn't supposed to work.
When I asked Jason about stealing the sword, he was like, yeah, sure, there's no way that Bertra is going to lose the strength check. And lo and behold, I almost had a new sword.
Really? After Butcher's history of strength checks?
Yeah, that's
you-
true.
You weren't there. The lightning typically is our strength person with like an 11 strength. All right.
Don't worry, I'll have plenty of chances to knock at least one of you off.
Well,
I
you
like it,
damn
man.
near did tonight. Shit. Fucking 31 from a rock at the head.
41.
Yeah.
41. That's right. 41.
What a crit.
Yeah.
Freaking almost took Grun's head off and gave him
Well, he
a
rolled
broken
2
horn.
ones. I think Matt pointed that out. He rolled 2 ones for Matthew.
I had 7 hit
Two
points there, guys.
rolls were one.
You had 7 hit points after that?
I had 7 hit points left.
Whew. Yeah, Grun almost went down.
That's why I was freaking out so bad. Okay, someone heal me. Ro, heal me. Give me a healing potion.
So hard. I was laughing so hard I couldn't tell you that I had 2 healing potions.
All right, later, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Good night, Rand.
Yeah, Corm.
Annoying.
Goodbye.
Oh, and I know you guys just rolling through this, but I see Rand posts a little thing there. Ro does nothing. Q shoots Grun and Bertra. Corum hurls insults. Actual battle over there.
Yeah.
Two bad arrows out of that whole. Well, actually, like all my. I only think I hit like twice that
Whoa.
I was supposed to hit.
We did pin somebody twice.
Yeah, actually, I did. No, I guess the pinning did work out.
Yep.
So what was in there? Ogre death hallway? It was an ogre?
We never
Ogres
went back
and
in there.
giants.
Well,
Well,
the
one
first
of us
time
went back in there.
Well, just because I was trying to, goad them to coming after us, so we could kill them one by one, but I got smashed in the face by a boulder.
So
Okay,
where
so
where
what
exactly
have
are we?
here is- what we have here is all the ones with squares around them is ones you think have locks in them that aren't trapped. All the rest of them with the X's are either being false locks or trapped.
Oh, and with a free intelligence, I guess I don't glean anything from the statues.
No, you didn't get any statues other than they have pipes in them, which you can see. And that's where we'll end the recording. Up here.
Oh,